welcome. Hi, hey, hi. How are you doing? It's a lovely Wednesday, maybe the loveliest Wednesdays in a while, because Schildmaid MX is launched for not only the Nintendo Switch, not only the PlayStation 4, not only the PlayStation 5, not only the Xbox One. Remember that system?
Yes, I do.
Not only the Xbox Series S, and not only the Xbox Series X. Oh, did I mention them all? No, it's actually also out for the Nintendo Switch 2, which we're playing it on right now. But it's a Switch 1 game that runs like smooth butter on the Nintendo Switch 2.
I didn't even know that we were going to play it on the Switch 2.
Right.
So that's the first for me.
Might be the first time you actually played on the Switch 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never played on that console before, no.
So let me introduce my co-host here. Yo, Alter Houdegen, the programmer of the game, has joined us live from Tokyo.
Yeah, I'm not the programmer.
No,
Okay.
he's my cherished co-host. So my name is Michiel. I'm the game designer of Schildmaid MX and one part owner of Hippie Studio, let's say. And then next to me, right here, is a good friend, my dear friend. Our good friends at Atari? No, not at Atari. It's Peter Scheffer, aka the infamous Retrogamepapa.
Retrogamepapa, yes.
Yeah.
Mainly big on Instagram, but the other socials exist too.
Big on Instagram, big in Japan.
Well, I wish.
Yeah,
I wish.
yeah.
I love Japan.
Right. Have you been there yet?
No.
Well, that segues us nicely into the place where we're streaming from actually today, which is the Nationaal Video Game Museum in Zoetermeer, the Netherlands. And I just walked through the whole place. If you check us out on TikTok, if you use that app, I just posted a video of a little bit of the place that we're streaming this from. The basement section where we're at, if you walk a couple of rooms removed from here, is actually, it looks very much like a Japanese arcade, right down to the sort of dingy basementness of it. And the little staircase, you went to the toilets, right? So the little staircase with the elevator, very much almost looks like a Japanese building.
Well, I've seen many photos, and people that went to Japan sent me photos and
whether you liked it or not.
Yeah. Oh, look at this place, Peter. You should also visit. Yeah. And indeed, it looks and it feels like a lovely gaming place.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing.
Definitely.
But also,
and speaking of
we're
which,
in the basement.
In the chat, before you go on, in the chat we have Twilight EX, who is a Japanese super player of shoot 'em ups. He helped us test our game, Schildmaid MX even, and helped us with the Japanese localization.
Okay.
Yeah,
amazing.
Really good guy. I met him last year when I was there with Hans, with Alter.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you for the nice words, sir. Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, to get actual Japanese people to help you out. I mean, that's. I mean, you guys build a shmup.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I entered this basement now here, and it's all dedicated to the shoot 'em up genre.
It's shmupped the F out. As a wise man, no doubt once said.
But is it a coincidence, or is it just...
It's not a coincidence.
Okay.
So this is an area called the Game Nest, where workshops are held and like little LAN parties and get-togethers and what have you. So this is where a more quiet place in the museum where we could basically you don't have people walking through every time, and maybe you can hear us a little bit. And if there's any audio issues, please let us know.
Yeah.
But it's dressed up in a sort of way of where we're kind of in the shmup zone here. So we got a poster of Radiant Silvergun over there, Pro Gear, Darius. There's a candy cap, an Astro City with Prehistoric Isle on there. But maybe most importantly, if you want me to? You see it from the top camera. Right behind me, there's there's a board of Gradius running on a candy cap on Astro City.
Yes.
And Gradius was my very first shoot 'em up. Not the arcade version, mind you. It was the NES version, the cartridge that I got, known in Japan as the Famicom, of course.
Did you 1cc or?
Eventually I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as a kid. Not as a kid. I abused the slow motion button on my NES Advantage stick, which is funny because it kind of learned me how to deal with thick bullet clusters and how to sort of manipulate them and get around it because everything was moving at a slow pace. So I wasn't in panic mode, deer in the headlights. So it taught me a lot actually playing the game as a cheater.
Well, the first shoot 'em up that I once CC'd was also a Gradius game.
Yeah.
It was the Gradius Interstellar Assault on the Game Boy, the second Game Boy title from the Gradius series, or also Nemesis 2, as it's also called.
Right. Yeah.
I was addicted to that game, and
Nemesis was the Western name for the MSX version.
Yeah,
of Gradius, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're quite a bit different from the original.
Yeah, and that second one on the
Yeah.
Game Boy is an amazing game because it tells a story. You go through. I don't know. I love that game. I love Gradius anyway. So.
Yeah. Me too. Same here. Not everybody loves it.
But what we also love is Schildmaid, of course.
Yeah, that's why we're here, right? Yeah. So, but we are here showing Schildmaid because of games like Gradius, of course.
Yes.
So
standing on the shoulders of giants.
So we're here also kind of in this place to pay homage to the past.
Definitely.
While looking forward to the future. How about that?
Maybe I will make a shmup.
Yeah, why not?
I want to make a game still. So.
Yeah. You should do that. No. I'm always happy to offer advice as well. Since
but you set the bar very high with Schildmaid.
that is very nice of you to say. You didn't have to.
No,
but thank you very much.
I'm being honest. If I thought it sucked, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Right. I would be sitting here alone.
Or it's all been a ruse.
Bruno is in the chat as well.
Yeah, he said
watching from my car. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Rob Farley, who's tested on the game as well from the alpha stages on, says, "You're looking cool and belong in a 90s fashion museum," always with the backhanded compliments, of course.
Well, Bruno said I could use some makeup, so...
right, yeah.
Yeah, they did their best, Bruno. This is already fully with lots of rouge and...
But we got some really fine help here from the museum people setting up the lighting and everything, so we don't look completely awful. Alter Houdingen also says, "Mr. Twilight and myself are sitting in a bar in Tokyo and watching you guys with a bunch of friends."
Awesome.
Now that is nice.
Yeah.
And that's what the viewer count doesn't tell you, of course. Like how many people are watching on one screen, of course.
Yeah, it's like the 60s.
Yeah. So we can inflate the numbers a little bit. You know?
Yeah. We're gonna.
Before we start playing, also, when we're about 15 minutes in, I will, because we have 3 codes to give away.
Oh, cool.
I will sort of like give a little assignment for those in the chat. I will say a certain Schildmaid lore term, and the first person who types it in the chat and gets it right can win a free copy of the game. And I'm going to do that every hour of the 3 hours that we'll be sitting here. So let's say like at the half past mark of every hour.
Do I need to remind you?
No, I'll take care of it. And what I also love is like I can talk a little bit now while not having to pay too much attention to my gameplay because we can pass the controller around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And would you do the honors, sir, and start playing a first game?
Well, yes, I will. Yeah, it's fine. I will. No pressure. No pressure there. Yeah.
None whatsoever.
I can.
I must say I really love the switch to Pro Controller. The D-pad is fantastic. It's so much better than the Switch ones.
Yeah, I was curious. I played Schildmaid a lot on Steam.
Yeah.
Via a Xbox controller, which worked really nice because I love the Xbox controller.
Yeah.
And I've now been playing it on the PS5.
Right.
Because you were gracious enough to provide me with a code.
No worries.
And that's a lesser controller to play it on, to play it with.
Yeah,
the Xbox controller is better. So I'm curious to how this one will go.
Yeah. The controls should be as you, unless you remap them on the PC version, they should be as you remember them. Yeah. But
so
of course, the Switch is always A is always the confirmed.
Barrel roll is the B.
Yeah.
I've never realized that the B is for barrel roll and the X is for the X.
I never realized that either. Thanks.
At least on a Switch controller. Okay, cool.
All right.
Let's go.
So
I want
go.
to. Where's the screen? Over there.
Yeah.
I feel like an old person.
Yeah. Where's the screen? Yeah.
Which one do I need to choose?
Maybe do the guest account. No, because then you have to play from the beginning and unlock stuff and everything. You can also just play on my account. I'm not worried about you overriding my scores.
No, I don't. Is this one?
Yeah,
that looks like you.
Yeah. And you'll be sure to have
looks
online
like you.
functionalities.
You
as
look
well.
like that. You are the character that sells those masks in Majora's Mask.
Yeah, that's me. The happy mask salesman. Yeah. So, it's a crazy day. The game came out on all the consoles today, and it's a bit unreal. It's quite the.
It's not made in Unreal though.
It's not made in Unreal. It's a bit Unity.
And I love these pre-rendered generated graphics and stuff. I loved it.
Yeah, we have the one-man art department, and of course Hans to thank for that.
Shall we first try Jaeger?
Yeah, just take it easy. You know, get a bit of a warm up going. What is your typically preferred ship?
Well, I've been. Eventually, I will go for the Wyvern or Wyvern. I don't know. Wyvern, I
Yeah.
But I am the best with the Hydra.
With the Hydra.
Yeah, currently I'm still the best with the Hydra. I've noticed.
Cool.
Because
you can also still change the color if you like to. I selected the royal color, but.
Oh yeah.
We got some credits to unlock colors as well, so that's good.
Do you have enough? Oh, you have enough DC.
Yeah. I've been playing it quite a bit already.
Cheating. Let me go with this one.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And while you do that, I'm gonna look up the code so I can whisper to people in the chat when I do my thing.
By the way, I will be playing the game. You can probably notice that I'm kind of an ADHD kind of person.
Oh, okay.
So what you told me that I was all spazzing out all over the screen when you watched the playthrough of me.
Flailing, you mean?
No, not flailing, just not staying still for
yeah. Not being able to focus on a single thing.
No,
that can actually really do you in this game because, of course, especially on the higher difficulties, you want to have that shield up as much as you can possibly do. And if you are a bit all over the place, you're not killing things fast enough.
Or sucking with keeping my shield
losing
up,
your shield.
I should have been doing.
I mean, in Jaeger mode, it's of course a pretty easygoing mode, especially the first 3 stages. But the downside is that there's less to shoot, so it's harder to keep your shield up also.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah.
Which is a little bit of a funny difficulty curve in the game. Because on the more difficult modes, it's actually easier to keep combos going because there's enough enemies to shoot. But if your shield drops, then you're in deeper problems.
Deeper problems.
Yeah. It's a different kind of the difficulty dynamic.
I like those mechanics that you also. That's something I noticed when I played it on Steam already. But it's when you use your X power move. That giant beam in this case. It's you swallow up all those extra bullets. Yeah. So you get lesser points. Exactly. If you use that a lot. Yeah. So it's kind of nuanced. It's when you just start out playing the game, you want to be using that EX attack all the time to get rid of problems. So there's a little bit of nuance to it. And even if you're scoring, it's not wrong to use the EX attack, but you want to use it in a specific way to make sure you kill a certain enemy before your combo drops, for example. Yeah, so I've been using it more sparingly just to try out how it works. Yeah. And it really worked. Nice. I've also noticed, like with Gradius, with this Wyvern ship, that if I get a strong enemy, like with those ghost bubbles that you get with Gradius, then, well, let me show you. I do this. I just so I line up my smaller ships by going backwards a bit. Right. Like this, and then you do way more damage. Because you aim it straight, and it really worked when I use that tactic. So I get a strong enemy, I just do this, go backwards a bit. Right. Yeah. That is good. And you cleared a bunch of shmups in your day, right? Yeah. I was mainly. I remember you telling me Gradius. Yeah, I was hooked on that game. You once you see that, and you told me you're pretty good at Ikaruga as well, right? Yes. I managed to finish that. I believe not 1cc. No, I came pretty far.
Yeah.
But I managed to finish it with I think 2cc.
2cc?
Something like that.
That's not bad. It's a pretty
must have been
demanding game.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of learning.
I had practiced that one for about an hour each day for months. Yeah. Because my profession is that I'm a drummer and I'm a teacher mainly. I mainly teach, which I love to do. And it's also what I say to my students to be really good at I'm a metal drummer, for example.
Yeah.
You need to get those really difficult techniques down, which suck to practice, and it takes so much practice to be able to be good at it.
Yeah.
And just practice it every day for half an hour, and then you'll notice within a month an enormous amount of progress. But if you do it once a week for 3 hours, it'll just be one big frustration generator.
It's funny,
and it's the same with these shmups. I think you should play them every day, if you're able to.
Yeah.
For a short amount of time, about an hour tops or something.
Yeah,
that works the best for me.
And then you'll be surprised at what you're able to achieve, right?
Yeah. Ikaruga really helped. I was drumming a lot, so I played some drums.
Yeah.
Then I played Ikaruga.
And you're not the first person that I hear comparing learning instruments or learning music with learning demanding action games such as
it's also been proven in studies that it is the same amount of the same brain exercise,
right,
so to speak.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
one of the
sense.
best drummers that I know, a good friend of mine who's an amazing drummer. He is addicted to shmups. That's for a reason.
You got hit by the missile.
Yeah, I hate those flying thingies.
Yeah. Especially the homing ones that come from behind, right?
I don't see them all that. They're very. It's more me than the game, but I don't see them all that clearly. If I want to really, let's talk about the settings. By the way, you can change a lot of settings with this game.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of those details that you notice once you start playing the game more and more, how thought through it is. So all these particle effects and stuff, I can turn it off.
You can turn it off, yeah.
And I turn most of it off.
There are a couple of high-level clears of the higher modes on YouTube of earlier versions on the PC, where you see the players have turned off pretty much all the
I turn off most
extra
of it.
frills.
Yeah, it works for me because when it gets more difficult, I have trouble focusing.
Yeah.
In real life with everything.
Yeah.
So it helps me. Those flying butt plugs, I don't see them every once in a while.
Right. That's what I was alluding to earlier. Yeah. It's kind of like. It's a thing where I want to take in the full visual splendor, but I'm happy that my programming partner convinced me that we need to have all those options toggleable.
Yeah, I am fully with Johannes on this. I love it, but it's options.
Yeah,
you gotta have options. That's a good thing. And the sucky suck face.
Yeah.
And
so a couple of comments from the chat. Game Nest
suck.
NVGM, which is Robbie from the museum here, and much thanks and much props to him for helping us out and doing a bit of modding work. I think he already killed a bot in the stream. You killed a bunch of ships on screen here. He killed a bot already on the stream. So thanks for that. He says, I love Majora's Mask. Of course, referring to our earlier Happy Mask Salesman comment. I think I speak for you when I say we do too, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. My daughter is really obsessed with Zelda
secret
Mask.
achievement.
She watches videos and everything about it.
Okay, a secret achievement is when you get a level done and you do this.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even get that one yet. Really? Die after a stage was already completed. Very good one, sir.
I did that accidentally once.
Yeah.
And then blew that achievement. That's really much awesome.
Some people cry murder about it, but you actually don't lose a life or power when it happens.
No, so it's awesome. Yeah. That's the stuff which makes you notice, they've really thought this through. It's been
we
really
kind of
thought out.
obsessed over making this game.
Yeah, and that's why that's the stuff I love the most. I think in also in movies, little details in the background. Yeah. And so I've been also, for example, to quickly do a derailment, which is my profession.
Yeah. Professional derailer. Ooh.
Oh, I thought I could squeeze in my butt.
Nope.
I squeezed it myself to death.
You're never fully invulnerable in this game.
No, I know.
Even though you have a shield.
I know.
You know.
I know
I'm
now.
just telling the viewers, I'm just telling the viewers as well, for those who are not as familiar with the game. And we got some more comments from RJF9 in the chat. He says 2 things. His first comment is, I demand disclosure on hitboxes for the different ships, please. Yeah, we had that discussion before, Rob. At this point, I think you're pretty aware of the hitboxes yourself. But it's we made a game that's not a Danmaku by far. It's not like a more modern style bullet hell where you have a tiny hitbox and lots of like flowery intricate patterns to dodge through. No. There's just a lot of aimed bullets and a lot of like chaotic patterns in our game that come from a less chaotic sort of arrangement of enemies. But it's also not a full-on old-school shooter like Gradius, because we have a more sort of like escalating layered scoring system in there, which is what you would typically see in a cave game or something like that.
And there's also dynamic difficulty.
Yeah, that's there also. But that was already in the game behind me. In the original Gradius already had dynamic difficulty. A lot of people don't know that.
And Darius.
Yeah, for sure. Darius has a very we can discuss this sort of stuff for hours. But yeah, Darius has a dynamic difficulty that I don't really agree with personally, because it mainly just ups the hit points of bosses. It gets ridiculous. So the more power you get, the harder it is actually to kill bosses. In Darius Gaiden, for example, bosses won't die when you're really powered up. You actually want to not fully powered up, so that you strike more of a balance there. But the dynamic difficulty in our game does affect enemy HP, but we cap it fairly early in, because we don't want everything to become too spongy. It's just the difficulty rises. A lot of factors will rise. The enemy HP rises a little bit to compensate for the fact that you become more powerful, and you don't just melt everything on screen.
No, it's also with it's well balanced in a lot of ways. I also prefer the Krieger mode because I like the challenge, and it has a real sweet spot, I think, for that it's not too easy but also not too difficult, which I mean, there are some diehard shmup gamers out there, and they won't have that much difficulty with it, but it's not this mode I pretty much cleared on the first go, I remember, or the second go. It was not that hard for me.
We kind of designed this so everybody can complete it, even if you have to use the reloadable checkpoints.
And that's something that's really missing from most shmups.
Right.
That there's not a proper beginner mode, and the last couple of years you see them
or
adding
it's
more.
Like games stuck on free play or infinite credits. Everybody can get to the end of it, and then they say, "Oh, I paid like $20 for this, and I finished it in half an hour." Yeah. So that causes the genre to be misunderstood by a lot of people as well.
Yeah, fully agree with you there.
Which is why we enforce a 1cc in Krieger mode. It's like you have to play with the lives that you have and the extra lives that you can gain by scoring.
Yeah, I think that's I 100% agree with that approach. So that's
thank you.
And
it's good to be in agreement all the time.
Yeah, well, we got to find something that we don't agree about.
Eventually. Yeah. Before you wanted to tell your story about yesterday, RJF9 also says, is it my imagination, but is there a very small leeway given to the time between your shield cooldown and when you can absorb bullets in the player's favor?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, right? There's a grace period.
Yeah, there's a grace period of I think half a second or something.
Yeah, and that is to prevent that you're happily absorbing a bunch of bullets, losing your shield, and you're in the thick of it, and you get immediately wiped.
Yeah.
So you can't get out of there.
I nearly always catch 2 or 3 red ones.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And I don't die.
They collide with your scrambled shield, and nothing happens. Yeah. I think it's about time.
Sucky.
So first code giveaway. These codes are basically links that you can click on, provided by our publisher East Asia Soft, who I also must give massive props for realizing this whole project of getting the game out to consoles together with us. And also, of course, the guys at East Asia Soft did the Xbox and PlayStation versions in-house, and they turned out very lovely. But yeah, they provided us with a bunch of codes to give away, and these are links that you can click on, and then it asks you what is your region and what is your preferred platform, and then you can use it on Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch in your region. So what I'll do is I'll say a certain phrase right now, and the first person to type that in the chat and get it, let's say correct or the most correct, if nobody gets it 100%
Approach.
right,
yeah.
I will whisper to in the chat and send them one of these links. So yeah, this is kind of like I thought of 3 phrases that are kind of like have to do with the Schildmaid lore that you'll only find out if you idle on the title screen. And if you already bought the game, and if you're a fan and if you already supported it, just grab the code anyway, and you can give it to a friend or somebody you think should definitely play this game. But the first phrase that I'm gonna say right now,
Not the Bluetooth speakers.
not the Bluetooth speakers,
Okay.
is the next thing. And the first person to type this in the chat as correct as possible will get a
I'm
get
so
a giveaway,
curious what you've come
get a
up
code
with.
for this. The first phrase is 2 words: Schildmaid technology. It's an easy one. I'll repeat: Schildmaid technology. The next ones are going to be more difficult. Rob asks if, since he already has the game, can he trade it for a box of meat instead? I don't know if we can arrange that, but we can try. We can do our best.
Meat?
A box of meat.
What kind of meat? That would be my first question.
You almost don't want to ask, right?
A dick in a box?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab the code
Code in the
and
box.
get it ready.
Extra life. I have got 5 lives now. Now, if I'm not able to make it now, I should refrain from saying that stuff.
Right, yeah. I say that all the time on stream, and it curses
Now
me.
I can't fail now.
Yeah. Yeah, or this is going bad. I need to lock in. I need to.
Once it goes south, it's also the I want to do it perfectly always. So I need to get over my frustration of failing, of dying once or something like that, because it's just pick up yourself back again.
Yeah.
I also had it with my when I'm getting my driver license.
Oh, yeah.
When my during my driving lessons.
Yeah.
When it all went perfectly, and then I made one mistake, one error, and then I just was one stress ball the rest of the ride, and it just.
Yeah.
I needed to really to learn to get over that.
It's the same in games like this. You get that one death and you get so angry, often at yourself about it, that you make, you lose
Or at
focus
you.
and you make another mistake after, quite fast after.
And you are rightfully angry with yourself because you've placed all the goddamn enemies.
Yeah, I'm really angry because I know where everything is and what will happen, and I'm sort of like acutely aware of the exact hitbox data as well.
Yeah. You've created your own failure.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So nobody has typed the correct answer in the chat yet, so I'm going to repeat it one more time. And please let us know if our audio is clear enough. The phrase, if you type this phrase, you can win a code for a version of the game of your choice. The phrase is Schildmaid technology. Audio's good? Perfect. Excellent. That's good to hear.
Ooh, which ones shall I pick, Michiel?
Well, how confident of your skills are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
Doing pretty well, right?
Which is the
Let's
more
go
difficult one, by the way?
The bottom portal.
The bottom one. Shall
Yeah.
we do that one?
Yes.
And instantly regret it, most likely.
What happened
It's a
now
wall
is
of enemies now.
if you don't know, Peter sort of opened You went from the second loop to the fourth one. Yeah, he opened the second portal by killing the stage 3 boss with a active golden shield, and that opens the second route, which puts you on a harder route. So normally he would have gone to loop 3, and that would have been the last 3 stages. Now he's in loop 4, and basically there's a big jump in difficulty, but also he gets like a multiplier cap bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when you have to restart a combo, your save multiplier caps out at a higher point.
Okay, cool.
So it can really help your score.
Yeah. And for people who don't know, when I've got those dildos flying at me, those rockets, you can do a barrel roll, and then they don't home in on you anymore.
Right,
or just for short. For how many seconds? A millisecond? They don't home in on me anymore. Screw you!
Yeah, it's getting hectic now. It's getting a bit busy. So this is the beginner mode, but yeah, by let's say getting to the higher routes and not dying a lot, which increases the difficulty of the game, you can still make it quite spicy.
Yeah, this is not easy now.
No, it's not to be underestimated.
Except for that Scottish fella that has been playing the game so much.
Steak eater, big ups.
Steak eater.
Yeah.
Oh, did he ask for a box of meat? Because he's called Steak Eater.
Yeah, no, it's not him. Yeah, there's
Screw you guys.
More meat box enthusiasts than one.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Screw
but
those
what a location to be streaming this from, right? It wouldn't feel right to just do it from home, you know, like any other
this is amazing.
regular stream.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And also that everyone's so gracious to help us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Great work.
Oh no, this sucks. No. Oh.
Shoutouts to who I think is the owner of the museum, Hassan Tasdemir as well. We met him at AnimeCon this year, and he played Shildmaid.
I'm not gonna make it.
Doesn't matter. Hold off fire. Just wait for reactivation. Oh, you wanted to keep the combo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a bit of a tug of war in my mind. Like, should I just reset and grab more bullets, or keep my combo going with these bookend?
I didn't see that extra ball over there. I could have killed that one probably just in time.
Yeah.
To keep my chain going or streak going.
Yeah.
Also, a tip, as far as I know, Michiel of course knows it better. If you defeat an enemy with a shield activated, you also get more points and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You're very right.
You told me this, so I just remembered.
Yeah. So you actually triggered a secret boss appearance. It's not very secret, but kind of secret, because you can play this mode and and you won't have to fight this boss. But there's a condition for meeting it.
Do you think I'm a fan of this boss, Michiel?
I think you're not the biggest fan of this.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. This boss is not so hard, but you need to have a plan ready. If you face it for the first time, it can really throw you for a loop. Okay. Yeah, oops. Ooh, that was a tough spot.
There I went. I thought I could make it, but
yeah, you almost did. This sort of halves your multiplier, so you killed it with an active multiplier, which is good, but it was only ×7 this time. But still, good work.
I hope I break your record. I won't, but it would be nice.
The record here is 48 million. Yeah, that's a tough one.
You've got quite some scoring to do. How the hell do you get 48 million, man?
Right. Yeah.
I thought I was doing pretty well until I saw that score.
Yeah. How do you think it's playing on the Switch?
It plays really nice. Yeah.
Alter Houdingen in the chat, the programmer of this game, he's put literal blood, sweat, and tears into.
Yeah, you cried a lot over it.
Getting it to run this beautifully on the Switch. Yeah, a lot of tears, a lot of
tears,
open wounds.
A lot of tears.
Yeah.
Excuse me, a lot of tears.
That sounds like a pretty famous person.
You said it, a lot of tears.
Oh, no.
You said it in that way.
It's infectious.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Literally.
I love
blood, sweat, and
shmups.
tears.
I've always loved shmups.
Yeah.
I'm one of the best in shmups.
Naturally. It's not a bad impression, I have to say. I have to admit.
I have seen Shane Gillis do it.
One of the best ones is Godfrey, like African American comedian.
I love Jamie Foxx's also.
Yeah, he's good. He's great as well.
I love Death Row Records. I love
yeah.
I'm sorry. Once again, I have my own podcast, but I'm master at derailment. It just completely.
No, it's great.
So you saw what I did there? My balance. I didn't purposely make it that difficult for myself. Just.
No. You did well though. I don't want to jinx you, but you're handling this. Shame about that one death at the boss that you love so much.
Don't rub it in.
No.
Shame that you failed so miserably there.
Yeah.
Those mechs. You really got to be tactical with your X move most of the time because those mechs are such.
Oh, red bullet alert!
In the face. My beautiful face.
Yeah.
And now it's all gone. 4 lives left, but it could just lie on the ground.
Yeah, the mechs have a little bit of a. It's almost a contaminated word right now, but a little bit of an AI routine to where they respond to what you're doing on the screen. And if you know what they respond to and how they respond, you can manipulate them.
I do know their behavior a bit now.
Yeah.
But it's, for example, before they die, fuck me.
A lot of enemies are just stuck on stupid, but those mechs, they have a little bit of a reactive streak to them. So you died a couple of times. Can you see that the difficulty has gone down as well?
It doesn't feel that way, curiously.
You see now all of a sudden like the enemy bullets are flying a bit slower. And,
I didn't know.
And there's less bullets being fired at you. Oof! It's going downhill dynamically. Now it's a thing where with dynamic difficulty, like there are games where the difficulty pretty much only rises under the hood. But in our game we felt like it needs to go both ways. If you struggle, the game should go a little bit easier on you. If you do really well, then the game should throw more of a challenge your way. So you always have the proper amount of friction.
Yeah.
The
Bluetooth speakers, let's get them quickly.
Yep. You're under the belly of one of these big ships now.
Yeah.
Which means a lot of turrets will start popping up. And not just bullet turrets, but missile turrets, which I hate. I mean, me and Alter came up with them, so we shouldn't complain too much. It's our own fault. But when I'm playing, I hate them.
There are more artists that hate their own work. So
I curse them.
Curse myself and my creation.
Yeah. So it's not just you and Bruno that curse me out whenever I die in the game.
Yeah.
I curse myself.
Suck balls.
Big rains. Oh yeah, you got your shield back up. Yeah, you have a little bit of a build-up back to building back up to do.
Yeah.
And this is the final stage of the game before you face the boss. But you can do it. I have faith.
Yeah.
In some of the modes,
Thank you, George
like
Michael.
the craziest modes, it gets really hard once you start like dying a lot and dropping power. All of a sudden, you're really on the back foot. But here, there's ample opportunity for recovery.
To get myself back up again.
Yeah.
Die, you evil mechanoid from space.
RJF9 asks, can you talk about the GUI options, please? You mean the accessibility options and the menu options? Yeah, that's a thing where Alter, how they also really got involved. Like, I'm a bit tunnel vision when it comes to the design of the game, that I actually really focus on the core design and mechanics. But he very wisely never lost sight of the bigger picture and decided to add lots of options to the game in terms of how you want to display it, the accessibility options that we talked about before. You can move the UI to the bottom of the screen as well, if you prefer that sort of thing, or to the side, I think, a vertical UI. I've never seen anybody do that, but in case you want to, it's there.
Options.
Gotta have options. And you have 2 options right now, tailing your ship.
Yeah.
I always think of the Wyvern as the angry cousin of Vic Viper from Gradius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's a good...
a meaner, nastier version of that.
Nasty.
Yeah. And maybe it's just the red default color that makes me think
I
of
think
it as more angry.
if a wyvern existed, you would... there was an accident with my tummy.
Yeah.
An accident I shouldn't have made.
But you were going to say something very interesting. If the wyvern would have existed?
It would be more aggressive than a viper.
Yeah, that's right. Good point. What game? I think it was... there's more in this vein, but Zero Ranger, which is out on Steam only since... It's been out on there since years, by System Erasure. They have two boss fights in the game, and one of the bosses looks like the R9 from R-Type, and the other one looks like the Vic Viper.
Oh, yeah.
But then in vertical, in a vertical display. So definitely paying homage and kind of like marking the territory, saying as well, like, oh yeah, we can beat these.
Oh.
Yeah. There are a couple of it's a small handful, but there are a few shoot 'em ups that are versus play oriented. There's a game called Change Airblade, an arcade game, and also Senko no Ronde, which is basically like a versus bullet hell, where you circle each other with mechs and fire volleys of bullets at each other, which is a really cool game. With that sort of thing, you could do there, like have like a Smash Brothers of shoot 'em ups with all these different ships, iconic ships from different franchises.
I can't listen to you now, man.
fighting
I'm
each
way
other.
too busy here.
Oh yeah, I'm talking.
Getting killed.
I'm talking to the chat anyway, and I'm talking to myself. Yeah, yeah, it's getting dicey.
No.
Yeah, that mech, you left him alive, and he's been like targeting you with his laser as well.
Yeah, I know that he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did
Screw
it.
you guys.
One
Do I get an extra
one
life
life
at 10
in
million?
excess? No, at 12 million.
No.
Yeah. But you're entering the final boss of this mode. You're gonna face the final boss of this.
Yeah.
Vengeance
Exuberant
Viper.
extermination.
Yeah, the exuberance.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
it's popping off the screen.
Without an X meter, it's all the way empty. Which sucks.
Ooh. Yeah, it's changing. Hang back. Only activate once they start firing. Oh yeah. Now you can do it off their bullets. Oh,
What
missiles.
killed me?
Missiles.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets tricky when the screen zooms out. Everything becomes smaller as well.
Yeah, that took some time getting
Yeah.
used to, but I understand the decision.
Right. I'm not sure if oh, that's too bad. You want to do a reload or?
Shall we do a latest checkpoint?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh.
A, yeah, it's the switch. It has
Yeah,
a different
it's the other
button
way
color.
around.
Yeah, the other way around. Or the Japanese PlayStation as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's more logical because they use in their language and writing also.
X and O. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, you can do much better than this. Yeah, I'm not sure if, because we're planning to work on a sequel, of course, if I would do the same thing again, doing a big zoom out with bosses. It is a cool effect, though.
It is kind of a surprise.
Yeah, it's a
That's
surprise.
That's a nice thing.
Yeah. But there's pros and cons to it. Watch out for the plugs. Yeah, if you get behind those mechs, they will fire seeking missiles from their
Oh
backpacks.
man.
Alright, last life. You got a full EX bar if you're in trouble. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, let's. Now I must be able to make it now. Come on.
Right.
I did it without dying. I recorded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have done.
The evidence is out there. But that was the 2.0 version, of course. This is the 3.0
No, I did it
version.
on the PS5.
Oh, really? Oh, you recorded it. Okay.
Because I had no lives left, so it was. Yeah.
Let's go. The trick is not to get hit, says Alter Houdegen. Keep that in mind.
The trick is not to get hit.
Yeah, yeah.
And get good.
Exactly. Helpful advice, as always. Okay, you killed that one with the shield activation?
Yeah.
Still one alive. Focus your fire on one mech at a time, otherwise you're not going to kill them on time, especially when you want to keep your shield. That is my pro tip. Oh, not enough space.
Never enough space.
Taking notes. Robbie is taking notes. All right, shall I do it for you?
No.
Shall I do it for you? No.
Oh, that would get me even more angry.
Humiliation ritual.
Shall I take the controller?
Yeah, shall I take the controller? I'll do it for you.
No, I'm just... No,
all right, dear. All right, sweetheart. Let me do it for you.
So if you just tap the buttons, you won't shoot your missiles.
Yeah. All right, so we got a bunch more viewers coming in. So maybe let's redo this.
Without sucking.
Oh, that too. But let's redo the promo thing. So we got a code of the game to give away, and it's basically a link like that you can redeem, yeah, it's for basically for any system or any region that you choose when you get it. So the first person to type in the chat Schildmaid technology and get it as right as possible will win the first will win the first code. So the phrase is Schildmaid technology. Type that in the chat, and you can win this game. Alter Houdegen says he's not listening to the advice.
Suck less.
It's horrible when you have to do something
Are you
on stream, right? Like
are you purposely aiming for those bullets?
Yeah.
Well,
and it's a thing you do without a hitch, and then you have to do it on stream.
Yeah, it's harder. Yeah, I'm already amazed that I got this far. To be honest, but
yeah, you did really well up until this point. You dodged traffic there like Frogger. I had a walk through the museum earlier when we were setting up, when the tech people here were setting up the streaming setup here, and it's a pretty amazing place. Shamefully, until this day I never visited it myself. I was always planning to go
suck on that
with the children.
Michiel.
Nice, and no death, right? So you got a nice little multiplier as well, which puts you on 12 million, and you got an extra life. Which nice. You don't need anymore.
No. But it's nice to get. Just like Yoshi at the end of Super Mario 64.
Child-made technology. That's the best one so far, but that's because it's the only one. So...
Child-made MX.
Yeah, Schildmaid technology. Type that in the chat and do it better than Alter Houdegen, and you win the first giveaway. Yeah, you're somewhere there in the credits as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, that was a really nice thing you did, because we didn't know each other that well back then. But I invited you to my podcast and we talked about it extensively. Yeah. And to be fair, I did promote it a lot, but it's just a normal thing for me to do, because I like supporting indie stuff, and we weren't even friends back then yet. We were buddies or something, but
we're not. Yeah.
So that was really awesome when you told me they were in the credits. That's
yeah. I mean, you gave us a bunch of support early on, which means a lot to me.
Yeah, and we've also talked about this, and I don't want to put all my friends down or something. But there are. I was quite amazed when I brought out my first album with my own band and stuff.
Yeah.
That there are just friends that just don't care. And well, I'm always supportive. I said, well, it's so amazing that you did that. It's not my kind of music, or even if I did not like this game all that much, I would be very proud of the fact that you actually made something. It's so hard to make something and
There
finish it.
you are, Retrogamepapa. Under the shoutouts, follow this man on Instagram. But if you're on Instagram, you probably already follow him.
I also have my website and my podcast, retrogamepapa.nl. And they're nice at the retro table. For the Dutchies out there, ridders van de retro tafel.
Yep.
And
I put my mom in the credits.
That's sweet.
Or I asked Hans to put my mom in the credit as well. Let's not get too schmaltzy, but
I think
she deserves the shout out for the way that she shaped my life.
It's the same with my parents. Yeah. Everyone has their faults, but I have so much to thank for.
Exactly. So, let's... I think I have yet to clear Krieger Mode on this version of the game.
Yeah, yesterday...
So I've
been trying the Wyvern, and I'm not that good yet with the Wyvern.
Right.
And with the Hydra, yesterday I did
You have to work harder with the Wyvern. Yeah.
Yeah, I did one try with the Hydra, and I almost got to the end. Right. So it's very doable still for me.
Shall we do a crazy color?
Cray.
Yeah, baby. Unlocked. All right, so now it's time for me to lock in a little bit.
I also like the Wyvern with a brighter color.
Right. It's also interesting how the real-time lighting in the game affects the ship color. So sometimes the color looks different from when you select it on the depending on the stage.
The design of this ship, by the way, is pretty awesome.
It's crazy, right?
I did not like it at first.
It looks like a kitchen appliance.
Yeah, I thought it sucked the first time I saw it. And I said, what a stupid thing.
Yeah.
And then I saw the 3D render turning around, and then I've played with it a lot.
Yeah.
And now it's really, it's the most original out of those three designs. And it really feels like its own thing. And now I've gotten used to it. I think if I were you guys, and I would make a new game. Yeah. I would iterate on this design further. I would make a new one because this feels original.
Right.
And it reminds me of Sphere, of the book and the movie.
I get it. Yeah.
Because it's also a living sphere, and that this is his wheelchair or something like that.
Yeah. And we're at gold already. A minute in. It's easier
it's way easier. I normally get it in the first level here also.
Yeah.
Not to put you and your skills down, of course.
I really don't count my skills that much in this game because I just hang it, you know?
Isn't it amazing, by the way, that you make a game like this and then other people become better at it?
Yeah.
That must have an amazing feeling.
I love that. Yeah, I want to see more of that. You know, there's a couple of people on the Steam leaderboards that are better at the game than us.
You designed those stupid rocket walls.
Yeah, and this ship has a taller hitbox, and you should never try to style. And
I noticed.
Yeah, you should never try to style with the ship and thread the needle because it's just too much risk.
Is there also a giveaway with the nickname for those balls?
The Wilsons. No, that's too easy. No. Or maybe I should make it easier actually, because we don't have any takers yet.
I think most people that have played this didn't bother reading the story.
Right.
Because I know what it is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but that doesn't matter, you know. Just type what I say.
Yeah.
All right.
But if my son makes a shmup, I can call it Childmaid MX, of course.
Made by a child.
Childmaid MX.
Childmaid technology, like Hans said. Yeah. All right. I actually lost a life in the first stage. Yeah. So there you go.
Kind of.
We're put on blast, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
But
Hans also says the ship took a while for me as well, but it grew on me. Wheel sphere. Yeah. I think the MS Paint design that I made for it looked quite different, but I did want to make it. Want to make it look not so sleek, you know.
Why didn't you thank MS Paint in the credits? MS Paint design. I never thought that would come out of someone's mouth that actually designed the video game.
Yeah, I was just in a design document. I made these MS Paint doodles to sort of get a rough idea to the artist of what I had in mind, you know. But it was rough enough for the artist to have a lot of creative freedom there.
You should use Mario Paint next time.
Yeah, maybe even better. Yeah.
Do you have a Super Nintendo lying around so I can show you? MS Paint.
It's useful if you just want something
Yeah,
simple
quickly
and
done.
clear.
Yeah.
Quickly done.
It's still it's funny.
Yeah.
It's still funny.
Yeah. It's funny that you
My
had
MS
such a strong
Paint-
reaction to it. as
Just
well.
that quote. My MS Paint design looked quite different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
made some beautiful designs in MS Paint, you know.
The relaxing thing about playing with the Jaeger is that you don't have to chase stuff around the screen so much. as
Yeah,
you
I
do
noticed that
with
also,
with the
yeah.
Wyvern.
And
you can just
don't-
kind of sit where you want to.
I do feel the aching to try and kill every enemy.
Yeah.
So it kind of grades on me a bit that you leave those on the...
Oh, yeah, but that's the way to scoring bigger. You leave those alive because they give you more points by firing more golden bullets at you than you would get by killing them.
Yeah. Yeah, but
So you focus on the enemies that don't fire bullets to kill those. Or the ones that fire bullets when you destroy them, of course, the suicide bullets.
but how about the pilot that's in there that just wants to survive, Michiel?
which
That's not
one?
thinking about the score.
All right. getting all heavy on me all of a sudden. A lot of the enemy crafts are actually unmanned.
Yeah.
They're drones.
No, I meant the one in the ship.
Oh, the one in the ship. Oh, he's all for the glory.
He's not going for the
Yeah.
points.
The gold, the score is all. It's all like medals and decorations,
Yeah.
right?
The bullets have turned gold now. Is there anything wrong?
They're making the pilot rich.
I am curious what you're going to do next. I mean, there's so much potential for more story, for
Oh, yeah.
for all kinds of stuff that you could add and iterate upon. And also, you told me that this was at first going to be a spin-off about from the main game that you guys wanted to make.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
let's make a
a
small,
simple spin-off. Yeah.
which got out of hand.
Yeah, which got a little bit out of hand.
Yeah.
I was just talking to the composer today, Ed.
Tremblay?
Ed Tremblay of Studio Mudprints, and he was telling me, I can't believe a game that I made music for is coming out on so many platforms now. He was really stoked about it. And I said, yeah, remember how this initially was just a small itch.io project with 3 stages. We only wanted one stage theme from him, a menu theme and a boss theme, and that was everything.
Yeah.
And it says, and he was kind of laughing. Yeah, it really got out of hand fast,
Yeah.
didn't it?
In a good way?
In a good way,
yeah. The score is wonderful, I think. I love his 80s style synth.
Yeah. It's kind of like sort of like neo chiptune almost, like it has like the strong chiptune melodies and sounds to it, but there's a more modern synthesizer based instrumentation to it.
Yeah, and my guess is that you're going to ask him again for the next. I mean,
most likely.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious what he will do with, a totally different type of score, or when it needs a different type of score. I mean, when you're going to add other stuff.
Yeah. I think he's so underrated. I think more people should tap him for video game scores.
I know loads of musicians that are underrated.
It's also like the thing, like if we were gonna make a sequel, like we have like almost 10 composers already in line who are willing to work with us on a sequel. It's finding composers and good musician is not even that hard. If we want to do pure pixel art. If we want to do pure pixel art, it's much harder to find a good pixel artist, for example.
I'm working on pixel art right now, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I was at it for a while, but I haven't been doing it for years. So I'm working on animations to get my animation work, because I have a background in 3D animation and general animation.
Yeah.
Just 2D and stop motion and stuff. But I haven't been doing anything with that hardly for years.
Right.
But every time I pick it up again, it's I like it doing it. I'm working on an 8-bit video game just to learn. And in Game Maker, I started working with Game Maker now.
Right.
Which
ready
really
the needle like an idiot.
It looks cool. But I like Game Maker thus far. I've got some really good tutorials out of it. My son also is working with it. It's
some indie shmups are made in Game Maker as well that have done quite well over the years. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think Blue Revolver was made in Game Maker.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
I know for certain that the Hyperlight Drifter, which I played recently,
Right,
is
yeah.
completely made with
That's impressive as well.
Undertale also, which was apparently appallingly programmed. If you're looking at that from a programmer's angle, it's apparently really done by someone that does not know how to program. But he made an amazing game nonetheless. And an absurdly successful one. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But so so I'm working on animation and all the stuff together. And
I did it. I shouldn't have done that.
Man. This sucks. Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. It's despite myself, you know. I can't help it.
Yeah, I know.
See, I'm doing it again.
You keep doing it.
Yeah.
I have refrained from doing it after dying. A couple
With
times.
this ship, it's such a risk because it's
almost
pretty pixel perfect. Yeah. The wyvern that you were playing with, you don't have to worry about that.
No.
You can easily do it
because it's quicker. I needed to get used to that. It's quicker. I like a quicker ship in general because you can move out of the way quicker and maneuver quicker.
Yeah.
But I hit a wall.
Yeah,
more quickly
exactly.
Because I'm not constantly
macro dodge.
I'm not constantly focusing on where my ship is. I look at the general screen most of the time when I'm playing a shmup like this.
Yeah.
But you need to kind of instinctively know where it is, your ship.
For sure.
And so I like the go downwards a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Because it's faster and it's
exactly. No worries.
No, but now for the game stuff that I'm trying to do, it's just without pressure now. So I'm just having fun, learning, and taking my time.
Yeah, exactly.
And, I've already made with my son.
As long as your paycheck is not depending on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And but I really want to dedicate a couple hours each week, really to it, not just.
Yeah. Just keep it up.
Yeah. So I'm not half-assing it the way I approach it, but I'm doing it with a Zen attitude, like just relaxing also, which is nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And,
here we go.
There's a lot of points.
Shall I go to the higher route? Yeah, but I think I might not do a second.
How confident are you? You're very confident.
I have been more confident.
In the past. Yeah.
Schildmaid technologies are now in the hands of the RL Empire, says RJF9. I think that qualifies. Let's shoot you one. Hold on, 1 second. Where are we? Over here. And let's do that again.
Shall we get a coffee, by the way?
Yeah, sure. Another coffee is not
a bad idea.
Not a bad idea, right?
Yeah.
Stay awake a little bit.
Mine has gone cold since you put the controller in my hands.
Okay. Oh, you didn't.
It's your fault.
It.
Yeah,
I
need to blame someone.
Yeah. Let's go.
Shall I ask the fellow that?
Yeah. First code has been given away to the man, the myth.
To who?
To RJF9.
Okay. Congrats, RJF9.
Yeah. Go, get in there, get in the pocket. Okay, that's one thing taken care of. It's crazy, I failed so much in the Xbox version of the game, just because it's a very different controller. The D-pad feels very different to use.
This is a very nice controller,
it's
I have
nice,
to admit.
Right?
Yeah. I am not completely sure if I like it. I like which one I like the best.
Oh no! Oh! You might be wondering why I'm so distraught. It's actually because I lost my shield right before.
Right a millisecond before.
Or did I still get the multiplier bonus?
Could be.
How much was I at before?
It was a times 11 when you started this level, I believe.
Right. Not sure. We'll have to watch the replay.
It's now times 17.
Yeah. Here we go.
Call asteroid field.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, voiceover work. Can I do voiceover work when it's necessary?
Yeah. You're gonna do the
my
ship
voice.
operator voice.
Ship operator voice. Which kind of voice do you like? For Michiel also has his own podcast, Video Wizards podcast.
Ah.
Which for how many people that are watching right now know your podcast, Michiel?
RJF9 knows it. Alter Houdegen knows it.
should.
Everybody who's watching right now knows it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's actually for if you're a fan of the Nationaal Video Game Museum, where we are right now, and it's arcade. It's brilliant arcade. With also the largest collection of rhythm games in Western Europe. Video Wizards is a podcast about arcade games and sort of like placed in the context of the time that they came out in. So whenever we pick a certain period in the 1980s or 1990s, we also look at the music that was in the charts, the movies that were out, what was happening on the home gaming front, that sort of thing, you know, the world news as well. A lot of fun to make.
Yeah.
But those are epic listens. Like not everybody
Yeah,
is too wild about listening to for 8 hours to a single.
It's the same as with this ship. At first I thought it was ridiculous. And then I really started listening and not judging. And then now it's because you so extensively talk about that certain period, that month or that season.
Yeah.
News, personal experience, movies, music.
Local Dutch news.
Local Dutch, that's one of I think the most important thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially the two guys in the dinghy.
Yeah.
And that it's a normal podcast, if it sounds judgy, but the regular podcast would split that up into 5 episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've got 1983 March.
Yeah.
Listen to that entire block of 5 episodes. I mean, you cram it all into one.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, timestamps would be nice sometimes.
Yeah. Can you even do that in a podcast?
Yeah.
If you put it on YouTube.
Yeah, you
maybe.
can nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah, most apps also. I need to do this with mine also. But
Right.
when I record because I used Clean Feed. I used another one lately,
Right.
Riverside, that automatically does it. So that has an AI checking out what we're talking about.
Okay.
And we completely derailed in one that it's a mirror. It's I know it's a shocker.
Yeah.
But we talked about Jurassic Park or something else during the podcast. It was with 2 non-regular guests.
Yeah.
And it picked up on that. So it just, for 20 minutes you talk about this other subject all of a sudden.
Right, yeah.
And but it's so expensive for me to also use that. I mean, it'll cost me €50 per month to run my podcast.
So right now what happened is like, because we destroyed that command ship, if you do that in the Krieger Mode, they'll send somebody after you, which is this ship, the Hunter.
Yeah. Really original, in my opinion. You could do so much. For a sequel, you could do so much newer and cooler stuff even.
Oh
with
yeah,
this.
we got ideas. We got boxes full of ideas.
I like that the Rias beam that he fires. It really reminds me of G. Rias.
Yeah. A lot of the bosses do. The big bosses do that actually.
But because at first I died because I did not know how am I going to hit him when he stays behind me, and so I got really stressed out.
Let's just say the pilot of your ship slammed the brakes at this point to let him overtake you.
Yeah, you need to kind of wait it out.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a waiting game, yeah.
I had him yesterday when I started to get behind him. He was already dead.
And now I got the multiplier bonus times 20. So that's a big score boost. So the trick in the game is like most of the bosses, once you figure them out, the big bosses that have their own stages, most of them are not that hard to defeat anymore once you got a plan. But getting to kill them while your shield and thus your multiplier is active is then where the challenge comes from. So you get the big points for it. Because killing a boss gives you a lot of points naturally, but then if you have a multiplier up, it will give you even more points. Yeah. Substantial points, like multiple millions often. Yeah.
I like this background also.
Right.
It's got a lot of...
There's a lot going on.
Yeah. And that's...
There's a planet-side warfare going on.
And I mean, it's... there's not much at this game which shows that it's a small indie game, I think, because you guys have been working out that entire system, the scoring system, and the with the meters and the power meter and the shield and everything. That's so well thought out. The more you play it, the more you notice and the tactics that you can do with leaving enemies alive and all that stuff.
Right.
And you also, they have the secret boss, all those details where we explained, where we talked about before. The only thing that I noticed that you can notice that it's made by, with a shoestring budget by just a couple folks, is the repetition of the levels actually. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Which is
like,
a giant...
let's say we have a limited pool of assets.
Yeah.
Although it's less limited than most people seem to think.
Yeah.
If you go into the crazier modes and the high difficulties, you will still see new enemies and new sort of stage layouts, you know?
I hope you make it until that green stuff comes up, which is such a nice twist. Because it really surprised the heck out of me.
Yeah, that was the idea. Otherwise it becomes too samey over time, you know? Like you need something that throws a spanner in the works, that throws like a monkey wrench.
I think that it's you remember, that's stuff you remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like with the monkeys that come with Resident Evil all of a sudden.
Yeah.
They say, oh my god, I thought I killed everything, and now these...
Or the hunters.
It's called the hunters.
Yeah. The hunters, they're also called hunters, yeah.
Yeah.
What else is there?
I still vividly remember, I also played that game through 10 times or something, but it's those surprises, the twists and stuff, and... Yeah, that really amazed me. Also, that you never talked about it, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have done it also. So.
Right. Yeah, it's a little surprise.
Yeah, that's
I think at the end of the third stage in this loop, you'll see your first few of those kinds of enemies.
So I did write a review about this game.
Yeah.
After putting in 30 plus hours, and the more I played it, the more I noticed that I needed to play it further to really know how it all worked.
And I also really love that you actually did put in the hours to play, you know? You can just...
Which I was already telling much that I liked it, because if I didn't like it, then I wouldn't have done so. I mean, I'm not going to torture myself.
Yeah. So Hans says he was so against the green stuff at first, but he completely changed his opinion. Yeah. I remember some pushbacks from Hans when
I see that you guys one up each other in a good way. Because stuff that you didn't want to add, I'm really positive that it was added. Yeah. And now it's vice versa. I think it's a really good thing, that green goo stuff and everything, because it makes the final boss a surprise. Yeah. And that entire area is a completely new thing. If I had to say one criticism about it, is that it's for a long time it's kind of samey. Yeah. I think the weakness of our game is that it can give off the wrong impression, because it's a game where the more you put into it, the more you get out of it, and the more content and the more things you get to see in the game. But we don't sort of front load anything, you know. You need to put in a little bit of time and a little bit of effort to get to see some of the cool stuff. Yeah, and it's also but that's the genre's detriment.
Yeah, but you can, if this would have been an arcade game, for example, because it's influenced by arcade games, but it's not an arcade game, right? The structure is not like an arcade game. But if this would have been an arcade game,
it has too much depth.
Stage 1 would be like balls to the wall, set pieces, like, really get you hooked in that sort of way.
It has too much depth and variety stuff in it to do that. Those different modes, for example, are also amazing. That Chimera Mode is, I think, going to be the one that I'm going to be playing a lot. I still want to own Jaeger Mode.
Yeah, you're close to that. Oh. Scouch also joined the chat and said, "Hey, lurking as driving, can't wait to play when I get home." Yeah, he's been a long time supporter of the game.
Very cool.
And I think he's got every version of the game at this point.
But it's, I've also done this with to start talking about myself now as a correlation.
Right. Yeah.
My first band was really very technical metal. And we really put in a lot of hours and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to make it really technical stuff, but also very cool and very musically very nice. So it's a very eclectic album. And I'm still proud of that. And we worked so hard to be able to play it and to write that music. It was so so much work.
Right.
And most people that listen to it don't even hear the complexity of it all. And it's not the judging, but it's just they listen to it and they say, well, this is by far the most difficult and technical and most brilliant song that you wrote, and it's the easiest one. It's the one that is A-B, all in 4.
Yeah.
But I never got angry with that. It just showed that has the most emotion for them, that evokes the most emotion, and they think it's just the prettiest. It's the prettiest song. Yeah. So it's still a compliment.
Of course.
But then I was teaching in Rotterdam, and there was a pretty good metal drummer next to me in the other room. It could play black metal like no one else almost. Very good one.
Yeah.
And one of those guys that it comes naturally to. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
And I gave him the album. I said, listen to it, and if you like it, that you can buy it. And he would not let me alone. He said, how did you do this? How did you do this? How did you write this? I mean, it's so complex. And he just kept chasing me and asking. And then after that, I really needed this, man. You're one of the few people that actually...
Here, the green goo.
Yeah, that actually notices and hears how much work has gone into this.
Yeah.
And it's still... And this is also a game. After 20 hours, I realized how certain tactics worked.
Right.
And not many people will notice this ever, most likely.
No.
And that's for Dark Souls, for example. Those guys were making those kind of games for 20 years.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it becomes a big success.
Yeah.
It's still a miracle that it's so successful.
So you're saying in 20 years we'll be successful?
No, it's just that
No.
it takes some, it takes some luck also, and just keeping at it.
Yeah.
Don't give up, and you've got a lot of fans. That's already something, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
we love the community that we sort of gather around making this game, you know.
Yeah. And you also got some friends that completely suck at it, even playing at it because they know you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why I put myself through this. Yeah, and it's. I think the biggest compliment is that it really got me back into shmups. It makes me want to play more shmups.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I think that's the biggest compliment almost.
And we got some amazing shmups behind us. Prehistoric Isle by SNK is a weird one, but Gradius is basically what got me into this genre. What got me to make this game.
For me, I've never seen Prehistoric Isle before.
I think it's on that SNK 40th anniversary collection by Digital Eclipse.
Oh.
Yeah, and on the Arcade Archives on Switch and PS5 and 4 is Prehistoric Isle 2 which was made for the Neo Geo. This is this was SNK before the Neo Geo, you know, the game that's behind us.
I'm still I'm not that knowledgeable on SNK, and it's such a...
I don't have Shield, I don't have EX. This is problematic.
Yeah. There you go. There you went.
Yeah. Oh, I think we need to... I was counting on Robbie to hit the banhammer, but he's gone for a little break. There we go. Bat. Bots. Yeah. No problem. I have hands. I can multitask, even though I have to pause. I cannot do it while dodging bullets, of course.
Well,
maybe if I truly level up.
Let me, for my Instagram, do. It's not professional.
Yeah. Oh. Here we go. There's like 2 enemies alive on top of there that sort of like harass me as well. I shouldn't have done that. 2 lives in access.
Yeah.
It's getting tricky.
You're getting antsy also.
Yeah, I'm getting antsy. I have yet to clear the Krieger Mode on the console.
Which voice, computer spaceship voice do you prefer?
I think the original, the Japanese voice, but my son swears by the German voice at this point. And I think you love the Dutch voice, right? We can change the voice also, as we go in.
The Dutch is the most funniest.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah, very uninterested she sounds.
Yeah, and it's it sounds that's also when that is the same voice that speaks actual Dutch. When you go, and it is a very, you can hear a Rotterdam accent in it.
Danger.
And danger. And that is so funny also when that voice speaks Dutch. Er was over 100 meter linksaf. And I can see that woman sitting with a coffee.
Yeah.
And a bagel or something. No, but it's so for shits and giggles, I think the Dutch one is the one but I think the one I think sounds best is the Japanese one. The German one, I've had it set on German.
Okay.
I've had it set it on German now for a while.
Yeah.
And that starts annoying me. Yeah.
Maybe that's just inherent to being
because
Dutch.
I'm such a racist. So discriminate. No.
No, but it's kind of baked into our DNA.
No,
start getting annoyed by German. No, it's not.
It's just purely Johannes' fault.
Yeah, exactly.
He's to blame, actually.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a yeah. You used. Do the folks listening and watching know that you use the Google voice for that?
Probably. Some of them might know, yeah.
Oh, there was a question for...
Will there be a Cockney or Tipton upgrade for the voice? I think, Rob, you're... I love how you're asking about what else is next, but at this point, Schildmaid MX into 3.0 version, bar we find some deadly bugs that need to be fixed. It's kind of done. We're moving on to the sequel.
I think that Gaelic should be an update also. That's why isn't that priority? Cockney and Gaelic and
yeah, for sure.
I can do Irish.
Like those TomTom navigation.
I can do Irish or Sean Connery.
Of course.
Welcome to Schildmaid.
The name is Maid. Schildmaid.
Schildmaid MX.
Yeah. Hey, oof. It's getting rough. Okay, we'll do the old move around.
The old move around, yeah.
Yeah, the old move around. Never fails.
Okay. I like that. Okay. I'm not being sarcastic. I like that.
Okay.
Danger.
Next Extra Life is at a. The next Extra Life is at 48 million, I think. Yeah, so that's there's no buffer. Let's see if we can make it.
0 lives, Michiel.
Yeah. We're letting the viewers down, man, today.
Hey, I did make it after a couple tries. Yeah.
True.
You made that mode so easy that I could retry.
Yeah.
Immediately put.
I think in this run the missiles haven't been my bane for sure.
I die most of the time through a sucky missile that I've overlooked.
That's a little trick that we did, like because we struggle a lot with keeping the missiles visible at all times. That they have their sort of, you see them flash, right?
Yeah.
And they're exempt from the in-game lighting system. I think they're the only solid object.
They're in front of everything.
Yeah. And they're the only solid object that basically is not affected by the lighting going on. Yeah. Because that sometimes literally made them invisible, you know. And they're the deadliest thing in the game, pretty much, because you die to them whether you have a shield up or not.
So the deadly butt plug is unaffected by lighting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it exists in a realm of its own.
It prefers the dark, of course.
Of course, also. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you talked about earlier about all the thought that has gone into the game, and that's also a process of us discussing a lot of things, and also of having this like big testers community, you know, that kept on playing the game from the beginning.
True, of course.
We got so much feedback and so much many.
Have you
things
thanked them enough? Have you thanked all those testers enough?
I don't know if it's ever enough, but we thank them whenever we can.
Yeah,
because it's really became a community project,
and that's
almost.
You know,
like getting everybody involved. People like RJF9 and Scout who are in the chat, like
I've noticed
invaluable
that with my podcast,
giving feedback
when we talk about games, and you know that I'm in general pretty positive. I'm even though sometimes nearly everything sucks about a game.
Yeah.
If I like the atmosphere, I'm willing to put up with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And most of the time when I have the most criticism, when I think that this is just not so good.
Yeah.
99% of the time, it's when you think about it, it's not enough play tested, or perhaps they weren't able to. I mean, sometimes you got to put it out.
Yeah.
But that's 9 times out of 10 the issue.
Yeah, and who do you play test? It's QAing is one thing, you know. QAing it's super important, and we actually had some of our friends are professional QAers. So they start doing things like breaking the game, like press pause like 100 times in a row to see if the game like glitches out or locks up or something like that, you know. The kind of thing that when you're just play testing to play the game, you don't think of doing.
Yeah, there's also a YouTube channel that does nothing else.
Yeah, so that's one part of testing, but the other part of testing is the actual like stress testing of the design and the mechanics, and that we had done by people that play these games pretty damn seriously, you know. Some of which, like Twilight EX earlier in the chat, who have like world records on international leaderboards.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not gonna name any names here, and I don't want to throw shade at any developers, but recently, even with like a bunch of retro indie games, I've noticed that these games probably were not tested enough, because like some serious players immediately find like glaring faults and flaws with them, which basically like, you know, allow you to bypass a lot of the actual game design.
Yeah, and it's
so it only has reinforced my ideas of how important playtesting is.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
even if you like we have played video games all our lives, right? Like from when we were small, and we played it pretty seriously, and and as I got older, more and more with an analytical mind, which helped me to sort of like design a game such as this with all these details. But you're gonna miss a lot of it yourself when you're playtesting your own game, and it's hard not to be unbiased.
No, yeah, well, and also look at Gradius 3, where they just playtested their own level.
Yeah, exactly. And
which amounts into a game that's nearly impossible to finish.
Last year I was in Japan.
Yeah, I know.
I saw a guy just casually finishing it on a Sunday night. Take his glasses off, brush them when he wants to see it, and just walk off. You know, and like it's a Sunday routine.
Yeah. And he told you that he never played it before, didn't he?
Yeah,
that's just the first.
No, he looked like he was doing it every Sunday. Like that was just his Sunday evening ritual. Walk over to Mikado and Takanado Baba. And
you said that in the chat with a crying face after it. Help me. Yeah, it's funny.
But yeah, Gradius 3 I wouldn't recommend as your first shoot 'em up.
It's I noticed. I mean, I've played a lot of those Gradius games, and I finished a few of them, which Interstellar Assault was the first, which made me notice how balanced it all was.
Yeah.
And how well thought out. But which really made me realize this, with Ikaruga, when I started practicing those combo chains, and I managed to get a combo chain up until level 3.
Right.
So just constantly combo chaining.
Yeah, exactly. And then in Ikaruga you have to switch, like every 3 enemies that you shoot, you have to switch. Right?
Or a multiple of 6. Or multiple of 3.
Multiple of 3, okay. Yeah.
So you can do with 6 black ones, and then you could do 3 white ones.
Yeah.
Just like some OnlyFans people do. And but it's and I got really good at it. But like I said, I practice it every day, and there's also a playthrough mode. You can watch gameplay footage in slow motion and everything, how to best navigate through levels and stuff as a tutorial and a showcase. So I practice that, and I practice, and then I said, oh, this is so well thought out. Every placement of the enemies is thought out, that you can really kill all the enemies for combo chaining and everything.
Yeah.
So it's they practiced and they play tested the shit out of that game.
You also notice that with like 2D Mario platformers or Donkey Kong Country, like the enemy layouts.
You can run through it almost.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why I love Donkey Kong Country more than Mario.
Right.
It plays better for me, but it has such a speed. When someone
Speed running.
a speed run quality to it.
Yeah. Before that was even a real thing.
Yeah. Also, I played them through every once in a while. Years ago, I did that.
There's a green enemy coming here. Oh, and a Bluetooth speaker.
You're
okay.
holding out for dear life with your one life now for a while.
Yeah, I'm locked in now. But you might have jinxed it there. I don't know.
I did.
Oh shit.
No.
Shit. Oh shit.
The ship with his two balls.
And I could have just like fired away, but I'm taking crazy risk just to get that score, right? That's how far in with this game I am already. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna risk it all.
But
for
I
a
love
score.
that when you kill it with the shield, that it just that he sucks out all those points and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's also I love it as well. And Hans did a lot there. He's really big on juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I'm still missing. That's one of
what's happening now?
One of the few things I have to criticize about this game is that when you go through a portal, I think you should add more animation there.
Okay.
I don't feel that I'm going through it.
Right.
But my review, by the way, I've told you this before. Mm-hmm. It's too bad you didn't remember. No, I'm just joking. And you know,
did you give that specific criticism in your review about the portal?
No, I told you this in person. I didn't put it in my review because that's
you say a lot of things.
Nitpick. I constantly do, and a lot of it is shit. So it's.
I would say that.
No, but that's for example, I want to write a review of Silent Hill F, for example, and there's one enemy that looks like an undead Kirby. So it's not scary for me. I just think it's and there's one part that you walk through a couple of homes, a couple of buildings, and then you hear inside of one of those buildings you hear stuff breaking.
Right.
And then one of those sound samples that they used is that clang sound of a pot that you hear as a joke. And to start talking and nagging about those two tiny things, I love that game. I think Silent Hill F is amazing, and I give it an 8 out of 10 at least.
Okay.
So I'm working with the second playthrough now. If it becomes an 8.5 or a 9 even perhaps. And,
almost died there.
Yeah, I saw. But to start nitpicking about an enemy that isn't really that scary for me, or to start nitpicking about a sample, I think it's
crap.
That's not a big detriment or a. You know, it's not that.
I'm trying to kill this boss with an active shield, but it's tough. And I have two more guns left on the boss to basically to activate a combo. So I can do it one more time when I drop my combo now, which is now. So the final one has to hit. Basically, if I want to be safe, I just don't want to activate the combo until the very latest moment, you know?
Yeah.
But it's going to take a longer time to kill it as well, because it means, I don't know if you knew this, but the multiplier actually gives
My God, this is...
Yeah, it's crazy. The multiplier, or the shield when it's active, and the multiplier also gives you a DPS boost. So the higher your multiplier is, the more damage you're doing.
I think I didn't remember this.
No, I don't want to activate my shield yet.
This is a tactic I wouldn't still be able to do.
I don't care, when I'm not in shield mode, I don't care about touching those green bullets too much, because they will just put me in a corrupted shield state. But if I'm in shield mode or in danger mode, no. Then,
so why don't you want to activate your shield now?
Because if I lose my shield, I lose my chance to kill the boss with a ×33 multiplier. So I'm gonna sit it out.
When you lose your shield, your
there's no way
your multiplier lowers.
Well, when I lose my shield, this is the last bullet gun that the boss has. You see where it's firing from?
Oh,
if I
okay.
activate the combo, it will destroy that cannon, so it will stop firing bullets.
Oh,
So there's no way for me to activate the shield anymore.
That's the issue that I
Yeah.
had last time with this.
So I'm just gonna do it nice and easy. There's none of these green ships coming anymore. When its health bar is almost depleted, I'll activate my shield. It might even kill it. Here, there you
Hey!
go. Now times 33, and we got a 48 million score on the board with my last life.
That was awesome.
I
think
tied
it's-
it back together in the end. That feels really good.
I think it's even a plus that you did it with 0 lives for such a long time.
Yeah.
Just to show.
Hans says the pro way to kill this boss, of course, is to do it with a green shield. Yeah, you can do that. The corrupted shield actually, when it's active, briefly makes your multiplier active. It's, but
Johannes,
it's
show us next time, Johannes.
It's a near frame perfect kind of thing to do. Yeah,
Of course, the true player, a real player of Schildmaid does it like this every time, or he won't bother.
Yeah, but there were no green bullets. Oh, I got a new title, Kriegsmeister. Oh, before we've seen this already, right? Before we go into a new mode, I will check out the leaderboard to see how it's doing today with the launch of the game.
Yeah.
We are connected to the internet. So in Jaeger mode, I am on number 2. Alter is on number 1. Bruno is on number 3. Who's daddy? Not my daddy.
And not my daddy either.
No. And then on page 2, yeah,
Not
the
clear.
pages are filling up a little bit. There's 22 entries right now on the Jaeger leaderboard. Krieger mode. Oh, look at Alter. He's like about 3 million higher he has. Yeah,
3 million.
pretty close. If I
It's 11 million.
if I wouldn't have died so much, I would have overtaken him. Yeah,
Yeah.
woulda, coulda,
If you
shoulda.
wouldn't have died so much, that's a thing.
Yeah, but at least I was able to clear the mode, which is nice.
Yeah, man, that was
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have gone south really badly.
Yeah, it could have.
Chimera, I'm at number 1, only 10 minutes. No Miss Jaeger.
If people want to read my review, it's
Yeah.
on retrogamepapa.nl, and I gave it an 8.7.
No clears. No clears on the
8.7.
8.7. There you go. Yeah. No clears on the Seeger mode yet.
I saw yesterday also on the PS5 there were no clears yet.
What do you mean? There's
Also-
not 3. That's 48 million. Oh no, that's of course no. I was miss.
I also said 11 million.
Yeah, 11 million. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
But that's still
Yeah.
peanuts.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy.
You could
Easy
become a
to
president
understand.
with that kind of
Exactly.
misreading stuff.
Not having active memory off. Oh, and the EX modes are completely empty still.
Yeah.
Do you want to give EX Jaeger a try? Did you ever try that out?
No, I haven't. I think I did. I tried it yesterday
Right.
once because I just moved around a little.
Or anything you like, anything you feel comfortable with.
Anything
And
I
we're
feel
back.
comfortable with.
Game Nest NVGM Robbie is back in the building, back in the place.
Shall I try Seeger?
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
not gonna finish it. That
Yeah.
would be intense. But
Yeah.
wrong button. Like an old person. We also should show off the Greif.
Oh yeah.
It would be a shame if we just showed these two because we prefer those.
Okay, the Seeger mode is basically a short mode consisting of one lengthy stage that to clear takes you about 10-11 minutes. But it's a real, it really tests your mastery of the mechanics, and it takes, for me at least, when I tried to clear it, it took me a lot of sort of strategizing as well, like having strategies for every individual section. Because there's a lot coming at you. This is basically based on some of the harder stages in the infinite mode. Oh, you hit the ceiling. You hit
Dicks.
you hit the
I'm
asteroid.
gonna do a quick restart because
Sure.
I'm not gonna put up with that failure.
Of course.
Were you gonna tell me what I hit? You're gonna tell me you hit the meteor?
You hit the asteroid. Yeah, you hit the meteor.
Just rubbing it in.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what you did there? You know what you did? You
You know-
sucked. That's what you did. You sucked.
Major suckage. Yeah, so it's based on those really late stages in the game, but then sort of rebalanced for the regular ships. Because those stages you would only fly through with the Chimera ship, of course, which is an OP bastard.
Bastardo.
So there's some crazy things happening in this mode, in this stage.
Yes, there is. A lot of suckage.
Indeed.
Why do I do
again?
exactly the same mistake?
You're drawn towards it.
No,
Restart,
I
restart.
get behind it. No, I'm not gonna pull through now for a while.
Okay.
I'm gonna die anyway, but I think I played this with the Wyvern the most.
Did you ever get to what we call the friend zone in this in this stage? Or in
Yeah,
this
I did.
mode?
Then
Which
I died.
for the uninitiated is a area in this mode or in this stage where basically there's no enemies around that fire bullets at you.
Nobody's trying to fuck you.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's actually disadvantageous because if you lose your shield there, you're not getting it back.
No, I did lose my shield there.
Yeah.
And then one of the first playthroughs I survived for such a long time still.
Yeah.
Just beginner's luck up the wazoo. I think I prefer the Wyvern with this one.
Oh, really?
I think I do.
I think I've only cleared this with the Hydra in this mode.
Okay.
Yeah, but I actually want to give it a good shot to clear it with the two other ships as well.
Yeah, because that Wyvern is that strong beam. Yeah. I do want to go a little bit further with this before I give up. But this is really tough. I think not a lot of people will be able to finish this.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think even on Steam, there's only like 3 or 4 clears on the board for it.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
But I like that it's there. I mean, you guys put in so much extra stuff that you didn't even need to do. This won't drive the sales numbers up.
No,
You know,
no,
it's-
it's just for fun, you know, because we enjoyed making this stuff, and for those people that keep on playing.
It was my tactic always. Once I got this area, I need to have down. Then I sucked again at that part later on where those Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth speakers come up. I had a timing down when I used my X. Sounds weird. But,
Your X.
EX.
EX.
Yeah, my EX. And but I've forgotten where and how I did that exactly. I don't remember anymore. I don't remember that well. Oh, suck balls.
I'm a little bit quiet because I'm mobilizing the troops on our Discord a little bit. Stream.
I already died once, but
Alright.
it should be able to do it without dying. So, who needs that extra life?
Exactly.
That's the
No
approach.
miss.
That's the approach.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
Oh, I know what's coming. It's so hard. What's coming? It's.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But just as long as you keep this up, you know? That one life loss is not a biggie.
Just don't die.
yeah.
Just
And don't lose your shield.
I just did.
Yeah. Here it's okay, but there are points in the stage where it's
No!
pretty much it's a death sentence after all. Try it again. Try it again.
Screw you, Crowder.
Let me see.
Yeah, I've gotten past this, and there's that part that there's a lot of rocks, a lot of meteorites and stuff, and in which you get no shield back.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And I got just past it,
There's
and then I
ship,
died.
there's ships and rocks there. It's crazy. Everything is coming together.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's a
It
culmination.
sucks. Major balls. And I just got past that, and then I died. So I saw a glimpse of what was to come. And that was, I believe, a little bit more easy or something. But you also told me this.
Indeed.
Um,
And there's a big surprise at the end of this mode as well.
Sudden death.
Don't ask me to clear this right now. I might not be able to.
No,
I've been really rusty with this mode. You can still ask me, of course. I can give it a shot.
no, but I'm not gonna demand that you need to finish it. There's a lot of hate towards Wilson.
The Wilsons are the weakest enemies in the game, of course, but they can get you sometimes just because they get in the way and you fly into.
Yeah, it's most of the time when I'm getting. If I die from a Wilson, I know it's time to take a break.
Yeah, exactly. Take a breather, have a cup of coffee.
Or just play something else.
Hans says, I would love to see Peter do that supposed easy part after the friend zone.
Yeah, I know you love to see me do hard stuff.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Impossible and difficult things.
Some of my brilliant evil programming has gone into this. Power up.
Alright. I shared the link in the Discords a little bit as well. Who we got? Who we got in here?
Oh, I forgot my EX.
Jamers is in here. Hi, Jamers. Good to see you on here. Jamers is one of the best shoot-'em-up players in the world, with lots of records and impossible clears to his name. And he's from Limburg, the Netherlands.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's our national shoot-'em-up scene, our national
Treasure.
pride, our national treasure. Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say that he's told me that I'm doing pretty well, but no.
He's been suspiciously quiet. He's watching with a big frown on his face, most likely. A disapproving frown.
Nah, imagine if I taught drums that way.
Yeah.
With just disappointing frowns. Well, I can do this way better, you know.
Yeah.
I did not have anything. Oh, you are still not able to play this. Ooh.
Exactly. All right, let's see how this one goes. I have my full attention now. Now it should go right?
Now I should also have this. But
Yeah, we're focused. With the baby pink Hydra ship color.
yeah, I like this color.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's
a lot.
nice. Gives it a nice sort of pastel flavor.
Pink is it is a very nice color. It's just that people have so
gold
much.
bullets. The gold. Give me the gold.
Give me that gold.
Yeah, right in the pocket. Sit right in the middle there. Just stay in the middle there.
Okay.
Just keep on firing. You'll just collect bullets. That's all there is to it. Keep firing. Right? A lot of places in the games you can just sort of.
Yeah,
like,
I noticed that you did this.
Yeah,
and,
move less.
Yeah, I'm not so good.
But
at
if you use Wyvern a lot, then you also move around a lot more, of course. Okay. Try to build up your EX as fast as possible because
Yeah, I
there's a
know.
bunch of Bluetooth
Yeah, I know.
speakers coming up.
And that was my
Right
tactic.
about
I
now.
used it.
Yeah, you got it. Wait for it. Yeah, now. Good.
Yeah, that was a tactic I used.
Yeah.
And
You
then there's
need
another
the EX for
Bluetooth
certain
fucking
sections.
speaker coming.
Yeah. Here, move 2 more. Oh, you dove right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tragic. Oh, and now there's these dancing laser grids.
Dancing laser grids.
Yeah.
Well,
one of them flew
hey.
into a metro, into an asteroid.
I see a crossover there.
Yeah, possible crossover potential.
Same as Aaron would do.
Jamers, hey, at work right now, but good luck, haha. He says. One of the best shoot 'em up players in the world wishes you good luck.
Wishes me good luck.
That is fantastic. And then my actual darling daughter shows up as well. Hoi, hello,
Oh.
dag.
Ila.
Hey, Ila. Good to see you on here.
Hello. I'm trying not to suck, Ila.
Yeah. You've done good so far, man. It could have been way worse. Oh no, not that. Not into the laser.
You should have not said anything.
Not straight into the laser.
I blame you for this.
Ben net thuis. Hee hee. Final boss will be this new Metroid called Miles something. Oh yeah,
I'm gonna do one more.
Chatty guy.
I'm gonna do one more time, then I'm gonna do camera or something else.
Good idea. Yeah.
But this one is a bit addictive to me because you do get further, and then you reach a certain breaking point, and then now just suck it. Now I'm gonna do it another day.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I'm convinced if I kept at it a year ago and
Oof. Yeah, it's a thing where you basically play this mode non-stop till you got it done. You know? Yeah, it's tough to get into just.
You need to find a tactic for every part, which is sort of fail-proof or at least pretty much doable every time.
And remember your tactics as well.
So
what was my tactics?
Not that much drinking in between.
Yeah. Impossible Robert, also first-time chatter, asks when will the port to arcade machine in the back there come? Ooh.
That's nice.
Yeah, if we get approached by certain arcade game manufacturers who we shall not name on the stream yet, we probably won't say no. But if we would do an arcade version of Schildmaid, it's gonna be would have to be retooled a little bit to be more suited for the arcade format. Because as it is right now, this is more of a game with a gradual difficulty curve and more easygoing modes in the beginning. You want, of course, that intense action from jump, like what you see in this mode, for example, from the moment you hit start, from the moment you hit go, after you've inserted your credit.
And this is difficult
so
for me.
It would have to be a special arcade edition of the game.
Yeah, I agree that you should do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just this mode, man. Just make it really hard for people.
Impossible
Japan,
Robert says
thank
it would
you.
be awesome. I'm a long-time Schildmaid fan and former top 10 leaderboard entrant when there were only 20 players. Lol. Lol. It's a smiley face, but I found it hard to transcribe that. or to text.
Smiley
text
face.
to speech that.
Slightly more smiley face.
Yeah. Good to have you on here, Robert. Good to see you.
Weapon ready.
Weapon ready, indeed.
Weapon ready.
So when we have a little bit of time in the end, I might want to sort of decouple that streaming cam from there and maybe film a little bit of Gradius, actually. Us playing Gradius. Us playing the originator of this genre. Of this subgenre. Well, let's see how far we get. You gotta love the screams.
Okay, my ass.
If people walk by the staircase and they hear these tortured screams coming from the basement,
oh, that's someone playing a shmup again.
Yeah.
Bet your ass.
Exactly. Either that or they're gonna have very different ideas. Nice, you killed that one sub boss. So now in this mode you get the sort of like end of stage bosses just appearing randomly in the actual stage.
So much fun. It's amazing. Suck it.
Yeah, no lives lost, an extra life. You got this. You got this in the pocket.
Well, at least I'm not sucking. I mean, this is already. I'm pretty proud of this. I'm allowed to be proud of this.
For sure. Bang! Did you see that? That mech tried to escape and he slammed headfirst into into an asteroid. Who would do that? Slam right into an asteroid. What idiot would do that? Ooh, they gave you a bit of stuff to shoot right before that mech left. Left the scene of the crime. Okay. EX. Get rid of all this junk. Tough. Last life.
What a bitch.
You can EX right now to clear the screen. You lost a lot of power due to those deaths.
Yeah, you don't say.
Oh!
I got past this. I have managed to get past this, and then that whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. Then there's the other thing. You did so well.
Yeah. How far is this?
What happened? What happened?
I just started sucking.
Wat ging er door je heen?
Machtsmates. For people that know sports television.
Yeah, Yeah, it's one of those
But,
cliched sports program questions. Like,
I
what
have
what
played
what
this
was on
very
your
well.
mind when that happened?
When you reach the finish.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, what stupid questions are Mart Smeets gonna ask?
Exactly.
Is Mart Smeets gonna ask? But let's do. Before I give it back to you again, let's do a
Chimera run. Yeah, we haven't seen that yet today.
Yeah, it's a unique ship.
Germinator, hi, thanks. Congrats on the launch, y'all, he says. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for joining.
There's my copy.
You were asked, I believe we had a chat yesterday at the Shmup Junkie Discord, and you were asking if there's going to be any discounts because of tight budgets, etc. Not wanting to put your business on blast, of course. But there is a chance for you to win a copy. So this sounds about the right time to do another one of these. I'm gonna say 2 words, kind of lore accurate, and if you type them in the chat, if you're the first to type them in the chat and type them as correctly as you can, you win a key for the game on a platform of your choosing, Switch, Xbox, or PlayStation. So here it goes. This one is actually a phrase that's very apt to the place where we're streaming from. We're streaming from the National Video Game Museum in Zoetermeer, the Netherlands, which has one of the largest arcades on mainland Western Europe. And of course, the name that I'm gonna say consists, for those that know, of 2 Sega arcade boards actually. So it's the name of the pirate that found the Schildmaid energy component, or the energy component that Dr. Saraswati Sommerfeld was able to create this energy shield technology with. And the name of this space pirate is Naomi Lindberg. I repeat, Naomi Lindberg. If you type Naomi Lindberg in the chat and be the first to do so, you win a key for the game. Go. Yeah, I'm saying those arcade boards because the first name, Naomi, is of course the famous Sega arcade board that the Dreamcast was based on. And Lindbergh was a later Sega arcade board that ran a couple of high-end Sega arcade games such as Afterburner Climax.
Okay, cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, and it sounds cool as the last name, right? Lindbergh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is also an existing.
There you go. Scouse won it. Naomi Lindbergh. Kanomi Winsberg. Nearly crashed. Fair is fair. Fair is fair, Scouse. You won it. You got it.
Sockballs.
Sockballs is not the phrase that I want to see in the chat.
If I.
Where did I get my codes? Oh, hold on. I think I dipped out. There we go. Code number 2.
I'm kind of out of shape with this one now. Yeah, I have done this better in the past. Where's the proof?
You have. I've seen it. I can verify. I can vouch for you. That's a code for Scoush. So I know he has the game on many formats already, but yeah, he's got it. Nearly crashed, he said. You're still in the car, typing things in the chat. Wow. Germinator, if you there's another giveaway, just about half an hour for now.
Oh, dicks.
How's it going?
Not well.
I haven't been paying attention to your gameplay.
I'm sucking pretty hard.
Right. For those not in the know,
We'll get there.
The Chimera Mode basically is an endless mode. It will keep on going. There's no end credits.
As long as you don't die.
There's no credits. There's no people to thank at the end because there is no end. And it goes into some ridiculous stages. You get a ship, the Chimera, which basically has all the strong points of the other 3 ships and none of the weak points. It's pretty OP, as you can see. But the caveat is you only get 1 life. And there's no way to get extra lives even. So the score is just for score. Whereas in the other modes, the score will the score will also help you to get extra lives, of course. Yeah, I mean the longest that somebody survived in this mode in the Steam version
3
was
days.
not 3 days, 45 minutes, which is pretty ridiculous. The game gets absolutely stupid at that point.
Who was it?
The Scottish person who likes to eat steaks. Yeah.
I was expecting
Steak
that, but who knows?
Right, yeah.
I like those barrel rolls.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they actually have a function. They didn't have a function in the first phases of the game.
Oh, it didn't.
No, it was just for visual flourish, but then the testers were giving us grief over that. Like, why doesn't it do anything? So now it has a initially minor function of throwing off homing projectiles, but it actually becomes useful later in the game. Oh my god. Yeah, one thing to do sometimes when you're in danger is to stop firing, so you won't start killing enemies on screen that fire suicide bullets.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, there's another risk. You leave things alive that can also hurt you. Depends on the situation. Depends on the sitch.
I don't want to play anymore. No, I'm gonna one more round.
One more.
Once I got, it's nearly every time. Once I get past that first level, I somehow get into a better, or I fail miserably the first level, or I manage to go way further. You know.
Yep.
When I hit my stride.
Of course. Yeah, I think that
Suckiness.
last death could have been easily avoided. You might be getting a little bit tired.
Well, it's also I removed a lot of the extra visual effects.
Oh, of course, yeah. You get them all here.
I prefer it with less visual effects.
Overprickled.
Yeah, it's
Overstimulated.
I can't see those flying butt blocks that well anymore.
Right. And those
Even
you
though
absolutely need to
I
see.
like the way it looks.
Yeah.
That's not a.
No, and of course we want to show it off for the stream a little bit. That was an asteroid that you hit there.
I noticed. Too late, but I did notice.
Right.
Well, that's a good thing that you put in slow motion. That when you die, that you see what killed you.
Yeah,
because,
exactly. With a big
before
sort
you
of,
put in that slowdown, it was sometimes what the what?
Yeah. It's funnily enough, I think that was actually one of Masahiro Sakurai's videos where he was talking about hit stop in shoot 'em ups and seeing what killed you. And at that point, we didn't have that in the game yet.
Okay.
So it was feedback from an esteemed developer who hadn't played our game yet, pretty much. We regarded it as
amazing
such.
feedback.
Yeah.
Just the fact that he bothers. Yeah, I mean, I'm right, am I?
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good, like, it's a good thing to avoid people yelling out in frustration, like, what hit me? What killed me? But there's a lot to keep track of, especially in modes like this.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah. Skoush got a dash. Congrats on the release. Thank you very much. It's a real pleasure. Thanks for hanging out with us. And once again, we're streaming this live from the Nationaal Video Game Museum in Zoetermeer, the Netherlands. And I want to thank everybody here, the tech people especially as well, for helping us out, and the museum owners for facilitating this. It's only right for us to play our shoot 'em up, which has been inspired by past classics, surrounded by the games that actually inspired it, and to pay homage. Wahey!
Die,
You idiot!
No, not me.
No, I'm talking to the enemies.
I was talking to the game.
Right. Interesting. I was interesting why you took that shield activation, but yeah.
Because I'm such an amateur still.
No.
At heart.
There's pros and cons to
Yes, and accidentally.
into the portal. Yeah, because you were talking crap about the portals before.
Fuck you, portal.
To be honest, says RJF9, I have and will scream regardless despite the useful feature.
What?
He's saying he will scream regardless of what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Just scream.
I think it's good to get it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Just to vent.
Definitely.
For show.
For sure.
Yeah, I still think that's a nice thing to mention. You showed me this yesterday. It could be that I have also forgotten this and you showed it to me before, but it's Schildmaid with an 8. that Pico 8 version.
Oh, yeah.
How seriously playable is it, by the way? I didn't try it yesterday when you sent me the link.
It is seriously playable. You know, the only thing it's lacking is some actual level design, right?
because you didn't do that.
Because I didn't work on it. Yeah. You immediately notice what's missing. No, I immediately notice. Maybe not everybody.
What
does.
have you been doing, Johannes?
Yeah.
But I still think it should be a retro D-make on the MSX.
Yeah.
Schildmaid MSX.
Exactly. Now, actually, I think Schildmaid, the Pico 8 D-make of the game, which you can play via itch.io.
Should be playable on MSX.
No, it's. I think the levels are randomly generated. Alter used some procedural generation for that.
And then done.
So you might get some interesting arrangement of enemies, and you might get some crappy ones. You never know. It's randomly generated, you know.
Yeah, there are people that hate it. I don't.
It depends on how it's done.
Yeah.
I used to be completely against randomly generated stuff.
I had it in the past as well.
But now I feel like, okay, it can be done with some thought to it.
Yeah, certain roguelikes manage to pull it off because you notice that it's just section.
Exactly, just if the hand designed sections are well put together, then it's alright. But if it's all completely, randomly generated, it's like, did you ever play F-Zero X on the N64?
Yeah.
So you had like a cup there with randomly generated tracks in there, the X cup.
Oh.
And that basically threw random courses together. And it had some really stupid ones with like ramps, or maybe it's basically the stages were like big ramps with a big curve or corner behind it. And like all the computer controlled players would just fly off the map on the first curve when that happened, and you were the only one left on the track. You know, it's that sort of stuff you can get with randomly generated stuff, randomly generated levels.
It reminds me of Extreme G when I managed to, and a certain Wipeout, on Wipeout 3 there were a couple of cups, and at certain races, the best way to win was just kill everyone on the track.
Yeah,
and then finish it.
On the X Cup, the racers killed themselves pretty much, or it was the random stage design that killed them.
But it's nice that it's an extra mode.
It's kind of funny.
Thingy,
And I use it sometimes when I had friends over and they wouldn't get anywhere near me when we were playing 4-player multiplayer because I knew all the stages so well. So we used that cup so everybody had a more equal chance because nobody would know the stages. And a good laugh. Yeah, exactly. So it was good for that. There is use for this sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it would also be cool nowadays if you made something like that. That if it randomly generated something brilliant every once in a while, that you could save that, for example.
Yeah. Definitely.
Now I won't be so frustrated if I die.
I think it was in that case because F-Zero X was supposed to be released on the 64DD add-on first with a track editor, and because it came out on cartridge in the end. They sort of put in that random mode in there for as a sweetener, you know? Okay, there's no track editor, but here's where you can save your tracks to, but here's like a mode or a cup that gives you randomly generated tracks. Not quite the same, but I think it was the compensation for that.
No, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
You still did a design for this. This is not randomly generated.
No.
And so, but it is endless. So how did you solve that?
I designed 50 handcrafted stages, of which a very small percentage will ever really get close to seeing. Because in this mode you can't die, right? So the dynamic difficulty will keep on ramping up as well.
Okay.
So it will catch up with you at one point, to where everything will just move impossibly fast.
Yeah.
Even the stage scrolling will go faster and faster and faster.
And have you been able to test it out, or willing to test it out, or how?
I've tested those stages in debug mode on the thing, but it's kind of not the point anymore. You know, at that point it's just like, this is stupid hard. See how far you can get with an endless mode. Of course, the endless mode is never literally endless. Nobody has the stamina or presumably is good enough to where they can keep on looping the game endlessly. But at a certain point, you reach the end of the hand design stages, and the last 2 loops will keep on repeating or something.
Okay.
But nobody has ever gotten near to seeing the end of the handcrafted stages. Even our very best player on Steam, Steak Eater, managed to survive for 45 minutes in this mode, but still had ample loops to go. EX Chimera, the new EX Chimera mode, which is new to this console version, to this 3.0 version of the game, will start you at higher loops, so you have a higher chance to get further there. But of course, there it's harder as well. And let's say you have a more powerful Chimera shape even in that.
Okay.
I might actually, when you feel like you've played enough, I might give that a shot.
Well, that's perhaps a nice thing to show off when I'm done with this.
Yeah. Core Gamer Treff says, congratulations for the release. Game runs so great on Switch 2 and even on Switch 1. Yeah. Switch 1, it runs beautifully thanks to Alter Houdegen in the chat. And Switch 2, it runs even better. Like, I think it maintains a steady 60 in most modes on Switch 1. And then oof. Oh, you survived that. Honest dodging. Nicely done. Excellent. And now we're getting somewhere.
Man.
What are you gonna do? Top or bottom?
I'm more of a top boy.
Should he? Oh,
this today.
he's not leaving it up to the chat.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we could have asked the chat top or bottom. Too late.
Blind Heldian Bridge.
Yeah.
Here you go. Suck balls.
But I think like the more insane modes, and I'm talking about the EX modes, in the crazy situations on Switch 1, could have a frame drop or two. But we tested on Switch 2, and yeah, it holds up. That's also why I actually put the frame counter on the screen on the stream, because I'm pretty sure the capture card captures at 30 frames per second, so we can see that it holds on tight. And yeah, I mean I don't think there are too many Switch games that have a frame counter option on screen, right? It's not a default option. You never in the bottom right corner. You normally wouldn't see it by default, but I turned it on so we can see how well it performs on the Switch.
I must say that I get a thrill out of this when it's so.
I'm happy to hear that. The destruction, right? The amount of destruction.
When you hit a certain sweet spot and you get a stride and you notice that you're doing well, not just sucking.
Yeah.
And then you pull a couple of cool moves and combos and stuff, then it's really a thrill ride.
It's enjoyable for sure.
And this sucks. Now it sucks again.
So the thing about games, like action games with an arcade game style philosophy is like there's no meta progression. You don't level up your playership or your character. You don't like go back in with better weapons or anything like that. It's you as a player who levels up, right? Who becomes better and better at the game. So when you keep on playing, you become better and you do better. The downside is also like in shoot 'em ups, you can actually level down if you don't play them for a while. If you don't play a certain game for a while,
for sure.
You lose a bit of that skill and you have to rebuild that.
Yeah, but that's the same with the musical instrument.
Yeah.
And
certain instincts and certain.
But you pick it up again
pretty
quickly. Most of the time,
yeah.
Give yourself a couple days, couple hours, and stuff.
And you're back into it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't take as long to get there again. You know.
Take some drugs. It's
not like you start out at zero again.
No. But there's a lot of suckage to that feeling that you have, that you knew that you were better, and then you try it again and I'm not at that skill level anymore. But in your brain, you always kept that thought, I aced this, you know?
Exactly. Robbie from the museum is asking, do you guys want water or coffee? A water would be nice.
Yeah, and a water and a coffee. Would that be too much to ask?
Got it. A water and a coffee for Peter, and for me just a water. Yeah, now you're getting a lot of green stuff to deal with as well, right?
Yeah.
You chose the top portal, so you want to stay alive a little bit longer, I guess.
Yeah. You're saying it kind of condescending, like I should have picked the bottom one.
I would have said the same to myself. Don't worry about it. It's nothing personal.
Nothing personal. That I have this opinion.
I would have derided myself in the exact same way. I would have deprecated myself in the exact same way.
Yeah. Nice that I'm treated equally.
Yeah. We're all equal treatment here.
I did not see those rockets. I did not see those flying dildos. Oh my god.
Thankfully you did at the last moment.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
it was
just
it was the
got
slowdown
lucky.
that saved you, right?
It just luck.
The built-in
sheer luck that I managed to maneuver
Right.
between them.
So when there's an end of like, there's like these points in the stages where the stage basically stops scrolling until you defeat everybody, and when you've done that, things slow down. And sometimes that really saves
Yeah.
me.
This
Like,
reminds
all of a sudden I see something that was about to kill me.
This the thrill I have now with having so much fun with this. This also reminds me when you're all decked out in Gradius.
Right. Yeah.
You're just
And you think you're
mowing
invulnerable.
through. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking I'm invulnerable, but it feels.
Yeah.
I feel powerful.
Right.
At least.
Yeah. And Gradius is right behind us over there
Yeah.
on that Astro
The
City.
OG.
Yeah.
How
we
old
got,
is-
we got to play a little bit of that,
For people
either
that don't
on
know,
stream or off stream.
How old is
before we go.
Gradius?
Gradius is, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 1986 game. And it's pretty sophisticated.
No, I knew it's already gonna be too late. Oh.
Oh.
But I did.
You
I
did
think
well.
I did pretty well.
Let's see if it's, that's 11 million. I'm not sure if
You get 12.
I got 12,
You got 12.
so you didn't overtake the leaderboard position.
No, I almost did. I would have liked to.
Yeah, I got a 12 million score over there on and 10 minutes on the game.
12.9, almost 13.
Daddy is in there. Daddy. That's what my kids always called me when they were little. Daddy, daddy. So, but it's not me. It's not my other account or anything. It's interesting.
There's someone that calls himself
Somebody's daddy.
or not, just prefers to call it that.
So,
So you're gonna show off the X.
Yeah, EX Krieger Mode. So these are the EX modes.
Yeah.
They're
So
all-
explain to everyone what the EX modes.
I will. So the
contain.
EX modes are basically evil satanic versions of the regular modes, you could say. The principle with them, and let me unlock the EX Chimera Mode first before I all of a sudden run out of credits. It says here already on the card, there's a higher difficulty and later starting loop than the regular Chimera Mode, and your ship has 2 additional upgrade levels, so it gets more missiles and options and that sort of thing. That principle goes for every EX version. It's like you get higher upgrade levels, but the stage designs are somewhat different, and you start in higher loops.
Yeah.
And there are enemies that are not there in the regular modes. First are the corrupted Wilsons, the corrupted little volleyballs that will release a danger fart when you shoot them. So there's a little green ring of death that will stay in place a little while once you shoot them. Yeah. And there are corrupted mechs, which are the most nasty enemies in the game. They will they'll fire corrupted bullets. They will fire regular backpack missiles like the regular mechs, and they fire EX lasers, so massive laser beams.
Oh, cool.
The funny thing is you can actually manipulate them behind regular enemies and make them kill those enemies, because EX beams, even from the enemies, have friendly fire attributes. But they're lore-wise, they're not even friendly. They're a corrupted version of the regular enemies, so they would kill the regular enemies as well.
I haven't played EX all that much, so
right. I will give you.
But this
if
is
I'm done with
also
EX
so
Chimera,
much.
we have some time. I will give you some fun with the EX.
This is
Jaeger
so
Mode.
ambitious because once again you didn't need to do this if you wanted to make money off of it or anything, and you don't need all the extras, you know. That's what I also because I've been listening to my own podcast back again, like Rare did back in the day. We talked about this in the podcast about those developers that go above and beyond
the extra mile.
delivering quality. Yeah. And that's why I also, for example, what I also said in that episode that we recorded that with Bloodborne, that someone's girlfriend from, I believe, Shangarity noticed that the old Yarnum, the old town, that it is all with brickwork, with all brickwork done, which they did.
Yeah, Josh Garrity from
Josh
Games.
Garrity,
yeah.
And all brickwork before the industrial era, in old London areas and stuff. And,
exactly.
And those details are, and somehow you also subconsciously notice this stuff. Sometimes you notice that there's a certain quality there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I know.
And so sometimes it's. And I've been playing Kuon, for example, for the PlayStation 2. And
Kuon.
Yeah, Kuon. And there's your water.
Thank you. Oh no, I did touch the green bullet. So here you see those corrupted mechs and and that sort of thing.
You're a Mizu, eh? You're a Mizu.
Right.
But so I finished Cool now.
2 of these bosses. If you're in danger mode, it's an issue.
It's cool. This. Yeah, but
this is
you know what is a very good thing about this, which I really love, and you notice with the way you approach this that you're a shmup fan and really dedicated yourself to this game, is the fact that you also ramped up the ship and you made a special ship for these modes.
Yeah, it's not just difficulty, it's intensity. Basically, that we upped.
So everything up to 11.
Yeah, exactly.
And that really, I think the regular, a lot of developers, let's say it like that, a lot of developers wouldn't have bothered. If they put in the extra mode, it's just an extra mode with random difficulty and maybe an extra shield, but that's it, you know. But no, you designed an entire new ship and really thought it out. And then there's even the EX modes. So it's, props to you, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're gamers.
Yeah.
I hate that
and
word
I like
gamer,
this design
but
most.
we're gamers, first and foremost, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of made what we like to play as well. So we look at it from that perspective.
Yeah, and it's everything above. I think it's all of the above. That you're an experienced gamer yourself. You absolutely love doing this. You took your time also, but it's and then still you couldn't have bothered. The game would also just have been a very good game without EX mode. Right. Without the Chimera, it would still have been a good game. But it's just, and I really love this Chimera mode now because I didn't even bother at the beginning. Then I'm going to review this, so I need to try the Chimera mode as well.
Yeah.
And this ship, this design I think is my favorite.
Right. Yeah, with all the auto-targeting turrets as well. It's basically the 3 other ships mashed together. It's a Chimera.
It looks very cool.
And it fit the whole theme of mythological beasts. You know, like
I understand. Yeah, very good, very cool. But Kuon, for example, is from software before they were well known.
It's a From Software game.
Yeah, that's why it's so goddamn expensive. And nobody bought it when it came out, and it got really sniffy reviews. Right. 6s, and I believe one of the highest marks was a 7, or something like that. And so I finished it all the way now. And first of all, it has a Resident Evil 2 approach, which is really rare. So you finish it with one girl.
Cool.
Then you can select the other girl also.
Even the Resident Evil 2 remake didn't have that.
No. Yeah, let's not start about that. But indeed, I love Resident Evil 2 remake, but that still bothers me. It still bothers me.
It's less ambitious than the original.
It was also a new enemy, wasn't it? Those rings are new to me.
These are the Green Wilsons with the danger farts. So basically, they shut down your shield as well if you touch them.
Very cool. So you have the yin phase and the yang phase, in which you play 2 different characters that are in that same night, in that mansion where everything goes wrong, in that manor where everything is gone to hell.
Right.
And when you finish the game with both of those characters, you unlock a 3rd. And they could just have not bothered. Right. They could just have made it with one character, but all 3 characters play entirely different. And the last character's main campaign or something is 2 hours. If you're slow, 3. And if you're quick, it's not even 1. You can play through it in 30 minutes. So it's just they just added more story, more depth. And it's really interesting to play it from 3 perspectives, which really adds to the story.
Hey, SML Podcast. Joe, I believe, right? We were on their podcast like ages ago when we launched on Steam. Like
cool.
US-based podcast. So very cool to see them.
I should check that podcast out. It's what's it called?
The SML Podcast.
Oh,
yeah, it's really fun.
Podcast.
Just a bunch of friends talking about the latest games that came out. You know, like more of what's happening right now kind of podcast.
Yeah, but
really passionate folks.
Yeah, they're not a lot of them
know their stuff.
Not a lot of them are very good, I think. So it's and I love it when they're good. So I'm gonna check it out because they have you and as a guest. They can be sucky.
Exactly. I'm saying.
Yeah, SML. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, good to see you on here, Joe. Nice. It's like everybody's coming back together, you know, after all these years. The whole band is back together.
Get the gang back together, man.
Getting the band back together.
But like I was saying about Kuon, the details in that game are amazing.
Right.
It's in the high-end period in Japan, so it's around 840.
Oh, it's like a historical setting as well.
Yeah, it's in 840, 870 or sort of.
Sounds really cool. It's probably one of those PS2 games that has gotten stupidly expensive, right?
Yeah, it's 500-600 euros. Somebody commented that I had the German version, German PAL version, so it was cheap.
Yeah.
The cheapest copy I found was 400 euros. So I don't know in which price range he's thinking. It's just as expensive.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I have now played it all the way through, and I think it's absolutely a wonderful survival horror game. The details about the old Japanese design and just like From Software always, they've always done this as well.
Highly detail oriented.
Yeah, and it's I believe the manor is from what's the lord called? I believe it's Fujiwara.
Okay.
But was
like the old school Capcom game designer.
Yeah, but that was the big family name that was in power.
It's probably a fairly common name.
But
that's the first person I think.
Yeah, because they made a lot of nephews and a lot of lineage there because they were the big family leading everything in the high-end period.
Right.
So that's already an accurate thing from the past, and all the design stuff is accurate. If you look anything up from the high-end period, it's accurate in that game.
Yeah.
Which they would have sold just as many copies if there was Saki in that regard.
Right.
And it's filled with details. We're going to talk about it in my next podcast.
I had to let my EX rip there because I was about to lose.
But you're doing pretty well, man.
This first stage, the first stage that you just saw before, and the second and third, it's the same starting loop, starting stage as EX Krieger Mode. Only you're not as powerful in that as with the Chimera. So.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty rough goings. Did you see me duck under the ship?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
It's a safe spot.
You've played this game a lot, haven't you?
I've played it a couple of times.
You've dabbled a bit.
Dabbled here and there. Screw you. I don't want to deal with that green mech, corrupted mech. You can get it as well. Risky! Oh, too risky. I was playing it too close.
Your next game is going to be a text-based adventure, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm done with shmups. It's text-based adventure. Yeah.
Johannes is fired.
Yeah.
you can.
Shall I do another attempt?
Whatever you want.
Or try another mode maybe?
Have you also
text-based shmup? Yeah.
Have you also mounted your eyes?
Move up, move down.
That the screen keeps on moving, just like after you see the credits.
Yeah, like I still see everything.
The screen does now do this a bit.
Before I start the next mode, let me calm down a little bit because this is
intense.
Among the intensest things you can do in this game.
Yeah.
Let me throw a final bone in the chat because we have about half an hour left.
Text-based shmup, very good idea.
Anybody's watching right now can win a code for the game. Episode 869 back in May 2023. Long road to console, but it's here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we said we were gonna get it out earlier, but especially the Switch version was quite the undertaking to get that optimized.
I listened back to a podcast of mine, and you said this year, and there was also 23. I believe.
Yeah, exactly. That was the idea.
Yeah,
little did we know.
Shit happens, but it's now here, man.
It's here. Yeah, we kept word in the end that it did come to consoles at least.
Didn't pull a Duke Nukem Forever.
So I'm gonna say a phrase right now consisting of 3 words. The first person to type that in the chat and get it as correct as possible gets a free code to the game, either to your choice, to your liking, Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo Switch. So here goes. Red Lanfarian Empire. I repeat, Red Lanfarian Empire. Chew on that for a while.
Yeah. Can you tell us something about achievements?
Oh yeah. So of course we're playing on the Switch right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm asking good questions, am I?
Very good questions. Yeah. Professional. We're
Yes.
basically on the Switch right now, so we only have the in-game achievements. On Xbox and PlayStation, and of course Steam, it has system-wide achievements as well.
Yeah, is it-
although
those are similar.
on Xbox and PlayStation, the achievements, it's easier to get a platinum, so to speak, or get the game like 100% completed, because our good friends at STG Soft asked us when they looked at the Steam achievements, some of these nobody ever managed to get, so can we make the system-wide achievements, set the bar a little bit lower, so people have a higher chance of platinum the game.
That's not unreasonable.
So basically, there are more in-game achievements than external achievements than system-wide achievements on those platforms. But yeah, there's a bunch of them. I mean, there's a bunch of hidden ones. There's some crazy ones. There's this one, the really achievement, which might be my favorite, which
I managed to unlock today.
Exactly, which because I never think about it again when I start a new version of the game. It die after a stage was already completed, which is a kind of a jokey achievement, because if that happens, you don't lose an actual life or power, but you get this achievement for your trouble, and you get the leaderboard title Nincompoop. Every achievement is tied to a leaderboard title. So right now my title is set to XXer, and I'm gonna leaderboard. It's set to XXer, and I'm gonna set it to Nincompoop right now. So my next high score upload will be right now at EX Chimera. You see XXer. My next high score upload will be with the title Nincompoop. Yeah.
Well, this is also a detail, an extra thingy that just adds, needless stuff. But it's those details that I love so much. I talked about the achievements, and that the Wii U, for example. They a lot of games that also were brought out on the U.
One second. Yeah, SML podcast did get it. So here you go. I'm gonna get you a key for the game.
Cool.
And thanks for the support once again, Joe. Thanks for having us on back then as well.
And don't bash on the game, of course, when the next podcast comes out.
This one's for Joe. All right, so that was the last code to give away. So we got
congrats everyone.
Yeah, congrats everyone. So that was pretty good. We got 37 minutes left, and I kind of want to let Peter try out EX Jaeger Mode.
Oh,
you got the cushion of regular Jaeger Mode that you can actually redo stages, reload.
Yeah.
But you see a lot of the new enemies and arrangements and stuff there.
Yeah.
And you get a lot more power. So
a lot more power.
Umpire. Give it to the lamp-fearing empire. I'm emailing you to get you on my show. I can get a key from ES on my owner's new key. I think I think they already got a code as well. So even if you're not using it yourself, Joe, you can give it to a friend or family member, anybody you think will enjoy the game.
Why don't you have EX combat training?
The EX stages are in the combat training, but fair point. Yeah.
That would be just a funny thing.
Yeah,
just
for sure.
Just a wall of death.
Yeah.
You shouldn't...
the lamp-fearing empire.
Let me pick a Greif.
I love that. It's just an empire of which the denizens are deadly afraid of lamps. Yeah. Kind of like Chuck from Better Call Saul.
This looks like a micro USB.
Right. This ship. Yeah. It's funny like how the side-on perspective looks kind of like different from the 360 view in the ship select screen, right? Yeah. No, you are awesome, Joe. You are awesome. Thanks for joining. Oh, okay, but you got lives in this mode at least. Yeah. I wouldn't blame you if you do a restart right now, but you might also just want to keep.
Yeah, I just want to play with the Greif, which is the first time. Yeah. In 3 years that I've played with the Greif.
My kids were swearing by the Greif. They didn't.
Yeah, seriously?
Yeah, they played with nothing less because of the big cover fire it has, and of course you can if you are in danger mode, you can use its EX shield to basically cover your danger period. So if you can play very cowardly with the ship and last a long time.
I'm not a fan of this. It's not that it sucks.
For this 3.0 version, we actually buffed its EX attack as well. So not only does it absorb missiles, but it will fire counter damage to enemies that fire lasers at you now as well. So it does a lot of counter damage now. You can absorb missiles with it. with the EX Shield.
Oh,
You could just fly into missiles with it as well.
that's with the gripe.
Yeah, it's EX attack does need a little bit of like explanation or mastery, let's say, so to speak. But if you use it effectively, you can destroy a lot and be very safe while doing so.
Okay.
Well, hey, Riff Mason in the chat. Our JF9, probably playing the game as we speak, says his current EX Jaeger Mode is 16 million on the PlayStation leaderboards, I think. Over 16
Who's?
million. Our JF9 in the
okay.
chat. Yeah.
That's not rookie numbers.
No, not at all. Yeah, you can basically absorb everything except for like the real, like the environment and enemies that crash into you.
Okay.
With that,
Yeah,
EX Shield.
I have played too little with the gripe.
Yeah. It's slow. It moves very slowly as well. But it basically.
So what do I do with this EX mode? Explain to me it again. I have this electricity thingy going.
Yeah, the EX thing. Basically, you shield yourself from almost everything on screen, and it does like crazy counter damage. It keeps on doing the purple lightning that you see is basically you, like lashing out at everything around you, and doing big counter damage.
I never noticed that is. Oh, I suck with this. It takes some getting used to. It's just like when you're very good at a first-person shooter, online or something, and then there's a new version which everything is a little bit different, then you suck again.
Right.
I need to get used to that. It's a little bit more slow.
Joe, right. Joe says 60 million. I guarantee I will get at least 200. Not 200 million, just 200. I'm not good. I'll be happy with 200 points.
This one looks cool. This one looks like a micro SD, but when you do this, it looks very awesome.
Yeah. And if you manage to power it up all the way, you get like, I think six options circling you. Like it's a big party. It's a real party when it happens.
Yeah.
Like everybody's invited. Everybody's there.
All my minions.
Basically, you got a ring around you.
This is a game and a type of game that needs to be play tested to death.
Thankfully it was play tested.
Yeah,
to death.
and
we got a lot of people that were happy to do so.
It's 100% noticeable.
Yeah.
In
So actually, when you activate the EX shield, you want to start flying into everything, so you damage more stuff on screen. You don't want to be avoiding things. Except
I need to get used to this.
It requires a mental switch.
So I just need to do this.
Different place. Yeah, but not into the actual enemies, but into every projectile on screen. Missiles, lasers, and bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the light bulb above my head is now. Let's do from the beginning and now suck less.
Yeah. So Joe, in case you didn't know, we're streaming this from what is possibly the largest arcade on
Earth.
In Western Europe. No, not on Earth. Western Europe, Northwestern Europe, mainland. I think they have some massive arcades in the UK as well. Like Arcade Club in Bury is really big. We're the people of the museum were friendly enough here to host us, doing a special launch day stream for the game, which is really cool, really exciting. And I got my friend Peter here, Retrogamepapa, who didn't work on the game, but he's been, really like bigging us up and promoting us from day one.
I'm in the credits at least.
And he's in the credits for that, for sure. Yeah. And Retrogamepapa here has a pretty massive. How many people are following you now on Instagram on your account?
12.4 thousand.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah,
for a retro gaming account, that's really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps on growing now almost automatically.
Yeah. You don't have to do anything for it anymore.
The suckage, this sucks so hard. Let
Yeah.
me do it again.
Try your good ship maybe.
Now I want to show this, and I want to also.
Yeah, because we haven't used this shit.
No, yeah, and
fair enough.
Well, people can laugh about my suckage.
Yeah.
But
fun fact, says Robbie from the museum, there are more arcades from the museum, arcade machines I guess, than just this place. Right, I believe that, yeah. I think Hassan and Ken and people like that, the people who started this museum, they got together in like big storage spaces already with their arcade machines and like organized get-togethers via nozomi.nl
that must
for
be
a long time already. Yeah.
That must be such an investment.
Yeah, but I mean, it's real passion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't
real
know,
deal passion.
I would not even know how to start with something like this. I need to. It's amazing. Let's say it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, in a positive way, not I'm jealous or something.
And the great thing about this
Well, I
place,
am.
also this museum, is which is not everywhere. It's like the machines are being maintained at the highest level. They have lots of volunteers working for the museum that basically and are real like tech people that can repair older equipment as well, and they keep things really nice and up to date, up to great standards. Robbie says it's a lot of trading, buying, and keep trading. Right.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've also got some money coming in, of course, for visitors and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
still,
for sure.
I think it's to kick something like this off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's. Well, you got investors most likely, but still, it's. You don't have to go into detail about this, but
Yeah.
I think it's very commendable that actually people have managed to do this. There are multiple other ones in the Netherlands even,
Right.
and I'm glad that those exist. People bother also with preservation. In regards of preservation, that it's that people bother. I mean, just like I've been playing all of the Silent Hill games. I own all of the games physically complete in box.
Right.
But I am working on an article in which I cover all of them. So also, I thought I activated my EX, but I didn't. So also there are 5 mobile games.
Right.
One is episode 1, 2, and 3, so you could say that there are 3 different ones.
Uh-huh.
But those are all completely abandonware. You need to go out of your way to play them. The first one is the one for the Game Boy Advance that only was released in Japan,
Right.
for example. They made a mobile version of it that only came out in... I suck so hard at this. It's really the ship I need to get used to.
Yeah.
And...
This might not be the time and
managed
place.
It only came out in Japan.
Uh-huh.
So it's just, oh okay, no, now I can do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just waste it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it takes some
Cool,
adjustments.
yeah, but it's cool. Once again, you need not have done this. You could just have made the game with one plane, and it would just have been, well, less awesome, but still very awesome, and people would have said, "Oh, this is such a great game." But no, you bothered making 3 different main ones, and then a Chimera one. It's ridiculous, man. It's really,
Thank you.
really very good.
Thank you. I'm getting shy now. I don't know how to handle all these compliments
No,
anymore.
and even from me, because normally I just insult people. left and
Exactly.
right,
Yeah.
making sarcastic jokes. And, is he being? When is the hurt coming? When is the sarcasm gonna hit?
See how just fly into those
Yeah, now I'm flying into.
missiles
I'm
and
getting
you
the hang of it.
just
I'm getting the hang of it.
but not that one. Not your EX shield went out.
But now I need to keep mind.
Yeah,
be
and
mindful
switch up.
when
Now
it's-
stop. And yeah. Mindfulness.
I'm not great at stopping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for another ship.
All right.
So this is pretty cool, and the drive is also pretty cool once you get the hang of it. Those cutesy rockets that go with you, those cutesy mini ships.
Yeah, they're great, right?
That's really cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the.
Yeah. You want to switch colors also? You can do that still.
Let's do a different color with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, random.
Oh, you picked a random ship option. Now you don't know which ship you're getting.
The Greif again.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Shutting down when keep
But
getting compliments.
Silent Hill, the mobile versions, I have managed to obtain and be able to play the first one. It sucked. But
Right.
that I found out by trying it out and everything. There's also not a lot of information about it, and it appeared to be the Game Boy Advance play novel. It's that game only for mobile. So okay,
Yeah.
but still, I think for preservation's sake, it'd be nice if it's playable.
Yeah. For sure.
And I've played the play novel now, which is for a play novel, for a visual novel. I don't care all that much about it. It's fun. It's really fun to play. And there's a lot of perspective from a different character that's unplayable in the main game, namely that female agent.
Right.
She has some trauma as well. And it actually lays more of a link between Silent Hill 2, because that's all about personal trauma.
Yeah.
And she goes through sort of a thing that James goes through in Silent Hill 2.
Right.
So they already implemented kind of their personal psychology with the play novel, which came out before Silent Hill 2 came out. Now, okay, so the play novel is pretty playable still. There's a fan translation, you can just order it for €7 on eBay, on Etsy. But then you have the Orphan, Silent Hill Orphan, which has part 1, 2, and 3, which is a different story and unique characters.
I think I'm still following.
And it's a first-person puzzle, point-and-click adventure, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
But it's just only been preserved by piracy.
Right.
Stuff, because it's unplayable. Nobody bothered re-releasing it. And it's not that you say, wow, this is so amazing.
I think in a profit...
But I want to be able to play it.
In a profit-driven industry, there's no incentive for these corporations to preserve their works.
Sucks.
Yeah. And it can get pretty bad where like original source code is not preserved, and basically the only way to get certain games re-released is to either emulate them in some form or fashion, or just basically remake them, and then there'll be differences.
Like with the source code for Panzer Dragoon Saga is gone, for example.
Par exemple. Yeah.
And so there's a third Silent Hill game. I haven't managed to be able to play it yet. People have made a remake, which is free, playable through itch. You can download it and install it. It's not as good, but it's a pretty well-made remake by two folks.
Right.
But it sucks. I hate it so much that there's so little preservation, and I want to do something about it with my website by writing about it and doing at least something.
Yeah.
And I'm gathering now everything for my complete Silent Hill experience, Silent Hill article.
Right.
I've done this
we were talking about dedication before. This was also a real dedication, right?
Yeah.
But
because I'm such a big fan.
Exactly. Being a fan, basically. Yeah.
I've quite thoroughly played all the Silent Hill games except for the Silent Hill 2 remake. I'm savoring them. It's just because I know it's going to be awesome. I've played it enough that I know it's awesome. Let me say it like that.
I remember that you wanted to do a Silent Hill podcast and you had trouble finding people in the Netherlands who are Silent Hill fans and can talk a lot about it, right?
Yeah. I'm still looking for folks.
I wish I was more of a fan. I mean, I've played a little bit of them here and there. I have the first 3 games and they're on my massive backlog.
You have 2 and 3 still to play.
2 and 3, yeah. And the first one I played like partially with a friend back in the days. I don't have 4. I still want to get that. The Room, right? That always looked really interesting to me.
It's it's in a lot of ways the best even.
Yeah.
And it came out a year after 3, which is insane. And I wish they would have taken a year longer there's some linearity, which makes it a bit boring, to be honest. But it's a lot of things are amazing.
Right.
About that game. Yeah, it's the scariest one, in my opinion. Yeah. But it's and I've done this with Assassin's Creed. I reviewed every Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
And I've been honest about the ones I haven't finished. I haven't still finished all of them. Yes. So
either of them. Any of them.
Oh no, I've played almost all of them, but the last 2 I still haven't. I'm still busy with...
Robbie says, I played PT, Silent Hill's demo back in the days. Or isn't that from Silent Hill? Yeah, well, it never came out as a full game, but it was intended to be a playable teaser for a new Silent Hill game.
Yeah, Silent Hills, it was going to be called.
Yeah.
And it spawned an entire genre in and of itself.
Mm-hmm. Ew. Getting the full load.
Yeah, I've started sucking now the last couple minutes.
What do you think of EX Jaeger Mode so far?
Cool.
Yeah,
it's more intense and pretty doable.
Yeah, you get more power as well to work with. You got 4 options now in front of your ship.
Yeah, very cool. It's that's all the details once again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to, and I'm curious on how difficult the Krieger Mode will be. Is there an EX Jaeger Mode?
Yeah, everything has an EX mode now. See, EX Jaeger and EX Chimera are new in this version of the game. This console
EX
version is
Jaeger
3.0.
must suck.
Oh, it's
So
horrible.
hard.
It's horrible. I think I haven't even made it halfway myself yet.
The developer of the game, ladies and gentlemen, it's
Yeah.
horrible. Put that on a stamp.
Yeah. Horrible mode.
Well,
But I mean, those modes are made for people who can basically clear the rest of the game with
Yeah, so if
their
you're really,
we're
really
blindfolded, and then that's
Oh, I
there
was-
for you.
I
I would
said
I
I was
wouldn't
gonna do
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but yeah, if you think like, oh, I can do everything
Yeah.
in the game, and you can do so,
Well-
it's still there's still something there for you to achieve.
Yeah, that's quite something. I mean, I was pretty addicted to Dead Space, especially Dead Space 2,
Yeah,
which I finished 6-7 times or something like that. And in the end, I just the hardest mode was pretty doable for me because I just got so good. And
yeah.
then I went for all the achievements and all the trophies. I played it on both systems,
Yeah.
and I can imagine, I
and
can see myself going for even more higher difficulties.
Yeah.
And,
And I also have no trouble saying it's a horrible mode because the people that are actually the mode would appeal to are the people
The
who
ones-
would go, oh, is it horrible? I'll be the
Yes,
judge of
indeed.
that. I'll like the craziest masochist players. That's who that mode is for.
But I have the same. If someone
Yeah.
says to me, "Oh, it's undoable,"
It's undoable. It's
that
horrible.
same
It's
evening
impossible.
I'm gonna try it out. Yeah,
exactly.
Like our friend Bruno says that,
Threading the needle there. Oh, the TV will be turned off in 5 minutes.
where's the remote?
Yeah, where's the remote? Actually, in 5 minutes it will be kind of the end of our streaming slot as well.
The TV is feeling that.
And what we might want to try is maybe
Gradius.
do a run of Gradius when the TV turns off. How about that?
Yeah. So then I can say that I never died with this.
But yeah,
game
it's,
because I'm so good.
Just kind of like starting a long and lengthy wrap up here. Yeah, it's been a real journey to get the game to this point. Getting it out on all the consoles, on all the major current consoles. It's been out on Steam and on itch.io for a much longer time, of course. And getting a physical release for it, which is shipping this week. For anybody that didn't get it yet or who has ordered it, you can order it via PlayAsia, but I think also it's now available with a lot of other e-tailers in various countries who probably have secured their own shipments from PlayAsia.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can get it on Netgame, for example,
Netgame,
in the Netherlands.
That's
Yeah,
so awesome that Netgame does this
yeah,
nowadays.
you can order a limited edition with lots of goodies in a big fancy box, or a regular standard edition of the Switch version of the
I'm
game,
also so happy
which
that
we're
they,
playing right now.
Yeah. It's so cool that Netgame also does limited run stuff and everything.
Yeah,
And it's so cool to see your game being for sale in a Dutch store.
yeah, definitely.
I can imagine
They,
because
they have physical stores as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
in Groningen, where I often go to, there's a Netgame store there as
Okay,
well.
cool.
Yeah.
You should put it on the shelf.
Alter Houdingen says, I have beaten EX Jaeger, but I have played the game almost half as much as Steak Eater. Yeah, I think you might have played it more than me even. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy mode. But yeah, it's been a real journey, and this 3.0 version, this console release, is kind of like marks the end of the development cycle, and we can move on to properly to our next project. But it's the first game we put out, and it's a big thing for us.
Yeah.
Here you go, top or bottom? Bottom. Let's go. Let's go crazy.
Cray cray.
How did the Marvel vs. Capcom 1 intro go again? Let's go crazy! Right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I've played the second one by far the most. And
All right.
Gonna take you for a ride.
Yeah. Gonna take you for a ride.
That stays in your head for
Yeah.
weeks.
With those horns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played that game also so much. Street Fighter Alpha 3, that one, and
Oh,
Killer
shit.
Instinct, I think I played
Okay.
the most.
Get that shield back as quickly as you can, because it's getting nuts here.
Your nuts? My nuts.
Some nuts.
Yeah. Suck on this!
Suck on the EX
Suck
missiles.
on this!
Oh no! Oh, okay. I was for a second I was thinking this is EX Chimera and you were done for, but no, you got lives.
I can make this. I can make.
Look what sadistic fool has put this green ship on the top that showers green bullets that shut down your shield while you're in the
this
middle of
entire
everything.
screen.
Yeah.
By the way.
What idiot designed this stage?
Let me put one over
What
here,
monster?
or one over there.
Yeah. Indies Imazu asks, hi, does it have digital or analog input? It has digital input only because we're kind of like old school. But you can use the analog stick to control the game. But yeah, it's basically digital. Press any button except the power button. Let me ask Robbie. just so that we don't. So the TV's, the tv's gaat uit zeg maar de power settings op een moment.
Ik kan hem ook uit en aanzetten even.
Ja, oké. Dat should do it, right? Ja.
Ik ben nou.
Dankjewel. I kind of was saying like, oh, let's end the stream when the TV turns off, but it's a little bit anticlimactic, right?
Well, this is also going to be anticlimactic.
There you go.
This sucks. 1 star. I wasn't able to play EX Jaeger Mode fully because I suck. So this game also
Because
sucks.
the TV turned off.
Bullet sponges.
There you go.
Suck on this.
That wasn't even necessary anymore.
No.
Pure overkill. But
How much stream time do we have left?
we said we're gonna stream till 6 o'clock, but I mean we could go a little bit over time.
It's already 6 o'clock. Damn.
Yeah, just we're slowly wrapping things up. Let's say. Let's see if you lies. It didn't exactly. Yeah, we're gonna just wrap things up slowly. But yeah, I mean this was so great, to do this. It's nice to do a launch day stream, but doing it at a location like this is much better even. I'll see if I can. A scissor.
This sucks so much. I was doing so well.
So I got some scissors to cut the zip tie. And we can take the external cam that's up there and film a little bit of on-screen Gradius action to really wrap this up. Go back to the origin.
And
There you go.
That's me dying.
Well done. Well done, sir.
Yeah, I did pretty okay, I think.
Of course
Still.
you did. Yeah, of course. Of course.
I have got enemies killed as lead. You see, 1337.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it was on purpose.
Of
It
course.
was on purpose.
There you go. The cam is loose. Let me set that up here and then change
It has
the
been a while
screen
since.
share a little bit.
How long has it been since you played Gradius?
The arcade version, the NES version I played recently when Bruno came to our place to film some stuff for his documentary.
I have this on Saturn. I have this version.
And the arcade version, the last time I played that was in Taito Hey Arcade in Akihabara just over a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
In
and
Japan.
I didn't even make it past stage 2. I got stuck in stage 2. So
it's so much. It takes
it's so much harder than the NES version.
It takes so much practice.
And it takes a lot of practice. But we're gonna give it our best shot, right?
Definitely.
Here we
Definitely.
go. Big cam business. We might be a little bit hard to hear, so I'll grab this and film the screen. GG's, guys, says Otterhouding.
The GGs.
So here we go. Shall I give it the first go? And you
Yeah,
finish?
yeah, you do.
And then maybe put the mic here so it catches a little bit more of what we're
finish
saying.
it off with someone else's game.
Exactly.
But what a game it is.
For sure.
Oh,
And I say, yeah, that sounds a bit arrogant saying for sure about my own game, but I mean, it's been a real blast making this game and getting it this far, you know, and getting it here.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, there's one here as well.
Hold on. Oh, you want to give it a first shot?
Let's.
It's fine with me. I'm getting a little bit OCD about the stream layout, but let's not get too crazy. All right.
Oh no! All these bonuses.
Oh, you started.
I've already started. Yeah.
And here's Mr. Peter Scheffer playing a game of Gradius.
Yeah, and sucking at it. But hey.
Okay, so one thing you gotta remember right now is don't fly into the bullets. It will not activate your shield.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a major difference. Don't do it.
Oh, this is getting used to. Everything takes getting used to it, to be honest. But I haven't died yet, so.
Switch off the switch. You're hard to hear over the sound. Okay, got it. Thanks for the pointer. You can just do this. Yeah, so as I was saying, don't fly into the bullets in this game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these laser cannons are not in the NES version. That faked me out the first time I played the arcade version. Big time. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna. Oh, you still have some lives left, right? Or this was your first loss?
No, my second.
Second, okay.
Second. Already my second.
Ew. How does it play?
It plays nice. It's
The one thing that you gotta remember also about the arcade version is that the missiles you actually need to fire with a separate button. They don't shoot out automatically when pressing fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How do I do this again? Oh, it's been such a long time.
You seem to be all right there. Oof. No. No.
No,
I
it's
have
right.
I have tactics for it.
It's been a long time since.
So
Hey.
I think to keep an eye on the screen, you need to stand here a little bit. Oh, you need to put your high score in, or just do hey.
Oh, that's just
Yeah. Hey. Here you go, cameraman.
Oh, I'm a cameraman.
Yep. My turn.
Oh yeah, my eldest son has been playing Schildmaid as well.
Oh, nice.
The youngest one also, but he's 5. So.
How's it doing?
Well, the 5-year-old not as well, but for a 5-year-old pretty good. And Wolf really likes it. He managed to clear the first level and the second level also.
The screen has a bit of burn in, huh?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, racing game. Het is een dynamico camera. Making people seasick.
It's a little bit wobbly. What's the chat saying?
I can't read from here. Wait a sec. Gradius mode. Wait. I'm sorry.
Here you go.
Let's do a 1cc.
Oh, no, that's not gonna happen. I might be doing worse than you.
Hey. Almost. I do think they also want us to quit, Michiel.
Yeah. After I die, which
Unless you get a 1cc, then you're allowed to. Still an amazing game.
Yeah. It's crazy how sophisticated this game was for 1986.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It has a dynamic difficulty as well.
41 years old, or 39 years old, I'm sorry. 39 years old, almost 40. Nice.
And here comes the big core. I forget that the mountains are still there in this version. In the NES version, you fly a little bit into space.
Oh, yeah.
You have more space to maneuver. Oof. Yeah. We couldn't have not paid homage.
Well done, man.
You're getting away.
Yeah. I'm doing pretty well now.
Probably need to start building up a shield. Okay, I might be in a bad spot now.
Yeah, but we also need to stop in a while.
Yeah.
My youngest son is trolling me, so the live feed is a bit, getting a bit, action movie-like. Have you looked up?
Ja,
Alright, that's it.
Well done.
So, thank you very much for coming on the stream. If you got the game, Schildmaid MX, enjoy it. If you don't have it, buy it. And see you on the next one.
And get good.
And get good. And massive thanks to the National Video Game Museum for letting us do this.
And thanks to you, Michiel, for making such a good game with your partners and your people, your peeps.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Bye.